All right. Unmuting Discord in 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we should be rolling here. There we are. Audio's looking good. All right. Welcome, everybody, to what could possibly be a slightly spicy edition of the WOSCRL post-race show. I am your host, Bobby Patrica. Looks like I've got here Lawrence Shaughnessy. Who else we got here? Let's take a look. Got Lawrence and Nikki Bobby. So we're going to do, let's go our quick around the horn here, or do you want to go into the final results here first? Where do you want to go first, Lawrence? Oh, hang on. Hang on just a second. I thought I unmuted. No, I hit the button to unmute it. Hang on.
A lot about mine.
I hit the button and it didn't hit. All right, now Discord should be good.
Had a fast race car until somebody needs to learn what the middle pedal does.
I think we're going to get into that too, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah, I think there was definitely some activities this evening that some things were questioned. People's motives were questioned. People's ability to see was questioned.
People's ability to put broomsticks somewhere was questioned.
Something about dogs. Yeah, let's probably not go into that because that's probably not YouTube friendly. All right. So Nikki, where did you end up finishing?
13th. Got stage points again. That's.
Oh, you made it to the end of the stage? I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, if only. I got wrecked on lap 21, and then I tried to trudge my way around, just trying to stay the hell out of people's way, and that was more difficult than it should have been, and thought I caused a big wreck, but after I went back and looked at it, which we'll look at it here in a minute, it was not on me, but for a solid 2 minutes, I thought I was about to be absolutely annihilated in the Discord.
No, you don't get that honor tonight.
Yeah. All right, so a quick run through the final results here. Your winner tonight was Aaron Smith, Yellow Banana. He is, what is that now, 4 for 5 on the season for the Yellow Banana?
2 in a row again.
2 in a row again, yeah. Joseph McWhorter, they had a hell of a battle towards the end. Joseph came up just short, finishing in second. Luke Doran brings it home third. Bryce Shoemaker fourth. Oscar Jensen finishes out your top 5. Jonathan Smith sixth. Jim Foskett with a top 10. They're in P7. Thomas Grau, was his first race with us, I believe. He brings it home lead lap P8, so not a bad debut there for Thomas. Then
Thomas is good. We'll get into Thomas in a little bit too.
Yeah, and then laps down, we had Nick Osipek 2 laps down in 9th, Tim Hendry in 10th, Brandon Shirley in 11th, all 2 laps down. 3 down, we had Gary Smith. He ran really, really strong and had an incident really late in the race. We might get into that towards the end. I felt bad for him. I was watching. I was like, dude, he's running third, and then I think it was inside 20 to go. He had a little mistake, and it cost him. Then our friend Nikki Bobby 14th, Keith Shoemaker 15th. Those were the cars that relatively were able to bring it home with minor smashing in of fenders. They were able to get their pit road work done without a bunch of requireds. Then big jump there. Lawrence, you were able to come back out on track, bring it home 15th. Just nip bustle there for a spot there towards the end. He was 55 laps down in 16th. Tristan Ferris 17th. Ben Shelton 18th. Chris Stouffer 19th. And hey, look, that's where I usually am, dead last. So
who's shocked? Not me.
Yeah, nobody. All right, so do we want to do a quick race recap? Where do we want to go here? Let's see.
We've had these guys waiting for a little while. Let me jump down. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna find out if Brantley wants to get pulled up or not, and then I'll pull people. So give me just a second.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I was, man, my start of the race, I was not. I felt really nervous going into it. Then once we kind of got rolling there for the first few laps, I was able to actually pass some people. I was like, all right, I might be able to just, just keep it straight. And then incident happened in front of me, knocked the steering wheel way out of alignment, and that was that.
Okay, so I have confirmed with our honored guests that our title sponsor, Brantley Rodden of Harpoons Designs, does not want to come talk to us tonight. So we're gonna pull up. We're gonna start with. Let's start with Bryce. He's been waiting here the longest. And we'll pull them all three up. We've got Bryce Shoemaker, driver of the '84 Camry. Aaron Smith, driver. Well, we all know who Aaron is, and Joseph McWhorter, driver of the '32 Camaro. So let's pull these guys up one by one. First, we're gonna get Aaron. Right now, Bryce. Right now, and McWhorter right now. Hi, guys.
Welcome, everybody. You are live on YouTube, so.
Fight. I don't even think they have beef tonight, man. The beef is elsewhere.
Not with each other,
The
but
beef
just in
is
case.
Elsewhere.
My beef right now is with one of the worst drivers in the league, but you didn't hear it from me.
Oh, we're already.
Arby's.
We have got beef, motherfuckers!
Oh, here we go. All right, so we haven't quite gotten to our race recap, but we've been going around the horn. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna ask how Bryce's night went, and we're gonna leave the top two for later because I kind of want to get into that a little bit later on. Bryce, how'd your night go, buddy?
It was slow at first. I really didn't have no short run speed. It took 20, 30 laps for the car to come in. And it seemed like every time we got 20 laps in, caution came out. So that was the end of story.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. I've got nothing to apologize for.
I don't know a single caution that came out, but I think it was the last caution I restarted. I actually tried to push the car. I was afraid I was going to loop it like 10 different times, but managed to keep it under me, and I just could not for the life of me get around Luke. I tried everything.
I was watching you there. I was well into the race control booth by that point, and I was like, oh, look at Bryce earning up here in fourth, and it just couldn't. I was watching. You were trying everything, but man, it was. Obviously, I didn't get enough time out there on the track to really get a feel for it. But basically, if you could hold your own on the top and keep the person below you pinched down, you pretty much had them locked down, right?
I came through the field once on the bottom. I'd never used the top once, really. If I tried the top, it didn't work for me at all. I made every
Bottom rolled nice, especially the long run. I mean, I drove it from ass last to sixth on that last run. So, for what it's worth.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was done.
Yeah, obviously we'll get into all the all the details of stuff, but overall, Joseph, how did you feel like the track drove? Like, were you better on top, on bottom? Like, was it really dependent on? Obviously, we'll get into the details of really what happened at the end, but just in general, like how did your car drive, and where'd you like it the best?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if you watched me in practice, but I could not figure the damn car out at all. And then somehow it started to not be tight in the race until like 30 laps into a run. So it was like a complete difference. So I got around Aaron pretty quick, and then I don't know. I just started running the bottom and backing up the corner real hard and using. I had so much rear brake into it to try and make sure not to burn the tires up, but it was working. Now, after Aaron told me what he told me after the race, I'm even more mad, but that's why I'm drinking.
You want to be really pissed off, Joseph?
Hmm.
You ready? You want to know what my tires were at the end of that 45 lap run?
Oh God.
What's up?
90-90.
Mine were way worse than that because I was trying to hold off the yellow banana.
Anywho, all right, let's get into some of the fun that we had tonight. First one's gonna be lap 22, front stretch coming to 23.
Yeah.
And I want opinions on this because, lap 19,
really
whatever.
So first there was.
You're not gonna like the answers.
I don't care. I want your guys'
For me,
opinions because
By the way, About 2 laps before that, we had a really big near miss. If you look at this little gaggle here, yeah, Bustle, Foskett,
gaggle,
Lawrence,
fuck.
me.
Lawrence, you got to be easy
Right
trying to get
there.
up the back bumper of that guy.
At least I remember there's a corner there.
Well, the problem is, never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm trying not to get in trouble.
Oh, please get in trouble.
No.
Get in trouble. Do it.
And there we go. There's our first big wreck.
Oh, I was not paying attention. Sorry.
Oh,
Look at that from
God.
my chase cam, and I want you guys to pay really close attention to the angles of the cars coming off the corner. My close chase.
No,
Close
this
chase,
You
is
can
okay.
still you can still see him. You'll see him. You can still see him. Just let it play like quarter speed or half speed, whatever.
That's on you, fam. Sorry.
Yeah. It
That's
looks
on
like you
you.
just slide up.
Not
I
clear,
mean,
dude.
I
Not clear.
slid up, but like.
I did almost the same thing to Aaron because I was not
All right,
expecting.
all right. Watch the far chase
top.
then, because apparently the close chase doesn't show it very well.
He wiggles.
I mean, he
It's
wiggles,
tight.
but you still came up. I mean, you're squishing him into the wall, my guy.
Yeah, it's tight, but he had a lane.
So he
A lane,
this
my
is-
ass. What fucking lane?
this to me
Maybe
is,
if there was no safer barrier.
I'm gonna say
Look how
this
far
is a
he is
little,
off the wall, though.
This is a little 50-50 because if you look at how the 01 comes off the corner, he does that thing where like he's like sliding out and it like you have to kind of turn it off the wall a little bit.
Yeah, but
So,
here's the other thing.
it's-
you can see where Shaughnessy has the middle
but
of his
look,
car where the right.
Look,
I understand, but look where the
he
center-
came off
back
the
it up a
wall,
little
bro.
bit. See where the center of your car is? That's where your right side tire should be. See where it's dark right there in the center of the racetrack? That's where you should.
I mean,
that-
Jordan's
where your right
YouTube
side
chat's
should be.
right. It really is a racing deal, but
It is,
for
but
him
I
to
blame
fucking pop off over the radio like that,
again.
I wouldn't
not-
even be mad if he had just said, "Oh shit," you know.
to be fair, again, that's on you. I mean, you got to give him a little bit more room than that.
I'll tell you what, this is like one of 3 Code Brown moments I had in this race alone. I had a
Be
lot
fair.
of near misses.
So this is from onboard Bustle.
I see that yellow, and for some reason, I immediately thought it was Aaron for some reason. Yeah, see, it doesn't even look like he moves all that much.
He's chasing it. Look at the right hand turn off of it. I mean,
Oh
what-
no!
Oh man.
Was that the
And
48
then-
that just ass
Yeah.
packed?
Yeah.
Can we watch
Yeah.
Keith? I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
That
clear,
was-
but he spouts off
That's
the
your-
radio first.
I feel like
Bryce,
this
is that
is
your
the first
dad?
time he's done that this season.
Bryce,
Yeah, that is my dad.
That's your
that's my
dad.
dad.
You need to tell your dad that there's a square pedal next to the rectangle pedal.
Have-
You got to hit.
He's not
that.
even in this
But-
shot. The best part of this is he's not even in this shot.
No,
Oh, he's
not
nowhere even close.
Jesus Christ!
You'll be able to see.
He's
it here.
right back
He's-
there. The wreck is happening.
He's literally last.
Center of the racetrack, okay, and the straightaway. He is on the exit of 4. That's how far back he is. Damn. Like you got,
And
you
hello.
got time. Like, what is he doing?
Ah, did he even try to break? That's my question. I need to hear a cock.
It doesn't
on that
look
one.
like it. Yeah, we need to right on board with.
I
Oh,
just
man.
want to know if there was at least 10% brake usage in that.
We're about to hear the fucking engine be like, "Wah!"
No, that you'll hear an engine not lift in an incident later. Spoiler alert.
Oh god, I see that black and red car right there. That about lost me the stage earlier. I mean, he's on the brakes, but I don't really know where he was going.
I don't either. I can't rely on that one.
He
Does he
I
Like,
guess
to
he was
me-
expecting it to
CCLM
self-clean.
set up correctly?
to me what
he,
it,
he said he likes it.
to me
But I
what
mean, are
that
they
looks
going to
like,
full break?
I'm out of beer, by the way.
what that looks like to me is when he realized what was happening, he froze. He like got to that point where he's like, do I go high or do I go low? And he
Well,
was like, and then by the
To
time
be fair,
Either way, though,
because Bustle was literally
They-
sitting at a dead stop, like was not even
Bristol-
rolling. So
Bristol is a self-cleaning racetrack, and to be honest with you,
stuff happens
I-
fast.
I also would have expected the 01 to slide down the racetrack as well. But the problem is Bustle did a good job of just coming to a complete stop. Which
It's funny you
honestly,
say
I
that
don't.
sound
Bustle
effect.
had it just
That was-
locked down.
Yeah. So I don't even think he can see Bustle until right here. Yeah, I mean you can't even see him.
Yeah. And Bustle is coming down. It's like Keith realized at the last moment, he was
Yeah.
like, maybe I can go low, but
That's not even
There
on
was no
Keith.
way
I don't
to-
care how slow you're going. That's a tough
No,
spot.
it's yeah.
I mean, Bristol stuff happens so fast.
But hold on, play this real quick because I want to listen to his engine
On
coming down
him,
the straightaway.
on his cockpit?
Yeah, I want to hear the engine coming down the straightaway. Power on power on power on power. Like the wreck happened in the center of the racetrack. He's still on power all the way to the corner. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
It looked
Hold
like
on. He is half a straightaway behind that wreck. He's still on power right here. Listen. Okay, you know what? I take it back a little bit.
In fairness, there's not a lot of smoke until I'm getting shoved sideways,
Yeah.
a la Ross Chastain. Yeah, I mean, he's on power until he sees smoke.
He was on power until he got to his breaking point. That's what it sounded like. I mean, listen
Which
to
is when he
shit.
saw smoke. I mean, whatever.
Oh
And
man,
my-
Bryce, I love you.
I wouldn't even have said shit to Bustle if he didn't pop off on the radio. Like,
I mean, to be fair, you did straight up call him out.
well, because did you see him make a lap after this that he didn't fucking knock the fence down? And he knocked the fence down the lap before this?
Well, yeah, but
I even mentioned
still.
it during the race.
This is my onboard.
Man,
Oh, you almost
get-
made that.
looking at it from that view, bro, he had space and I had momentum. Like,
Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't. And,
It
like,
just
yeah,
looks like
I-
you think that you're clear. Like he comes
I-
down, like he's not even really all that
But,
far
like-
off the wall. I mean, look where his right sides are. They're on the edge of where the dark gray is.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
it's honest to God, it's one of those Bristol deals. That
Let's
shit
hear it
happens.
from. Let's see what the points leader has to say.
Aaron, what do you think?
And I,
Dude, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, run,
Of course,
run it back from this view, because like Bobby, you got the best view of it.
Yeah, you really do.
Honestly.
God damn, you have a lot of wheel in that race car.
And I mean,
Oh,
he didn't have a lot of room, but he had some.
What'd you say, Aaron?
Yeah, I'd say it's about 50-50 there.
Yeah. I'm
mean,
just
he's
racing. I'm
not-
racing hard.
He's not off the wall a lot though, because his right sides are on the edge of the dark gray there on the straightaway.
And honestly, with his connection, he could have been up against the wall with his tonight.
because like he's from my angle here, it looks like he's doing that 4-wheel drift thing where you're coming up off the corner, and you're just like 4-wheel sliding just to the point that you basically come over that little rise there and you start going straight.
This is why I don't like running the high side here in this car, is because of that right there. Especially staying high and not coming down to the middle of the racetrack, like kind of diamond in the corner, like trying to stay high like that, you're gonna get loose.
The other thing you consider here is we are on computers, and sometimes it's hard to judge where your door is when you have a 27-inch screen or a 32-inch screen. Like,
Not for me, because
Yeah,
I'm in
it's
VR.
single 27. I
Lawrence,
mean,
we
I feel like
need,
I left him enough room, but
I got this fancy thing right here.
Yeah,
yeah,
idea
I have
for
one of those too. I stopped using it.
I
idea
love it.
for idea for the soundboard, Lawrence. We need the Rick Allen on a computer soundbite.
If it wasn't for VR, I guarantee you, I think I probably would have killed Aaron tonight while we were racing there at the end, because I got real loose and I completely had to check up out of the corner because I about murdered Aaron, not once but twice.
And then,
Aaron
oh,
almost-
by the way, did I
My answer is this.
Joseph, did I scare the shit out of you the first time you guys came around to lap me, or was
Not
it
as bad
not
as
as
the
bad as?
07.
Well,
I don't like, me and Aaron are sitting here battling for the lead, and the 07, so what he'd been doing is running the bottom and then going to the wall on exit. And I'm like, okay, well that's fine. So I catch him, and he stays on the bottom, which is fine. But then he, for some reason, gives me the top out of the corner, but doesn't say anything.
I was really trying to. I knew
this
you
is
guys were
what
going to
we do.
lap me, and so I was really trying to run the bottom. But if you go to like my cockpit, if you look at
You have so much wheel in that car, brother.
Well,
Well,
the fucking suspension's
this-
broken.
this
He
is-
hit-
this
he
is af-
ran
this
into
is
me.
after-
Well, yeah, but even beforehand,
Yeah.
Like this thing
You
does
know,
not want to drive
Are you on
straight.
16 to 1 or did you use
you
the
need to
stock ball,
apologize.
Bobby?
I
You
use
need to
stock.
apologize to Jonathan,
Okay.
I use stock.
I don't think Bobby did anything wrong. Call me crazy.
though. I have to go back
Like-
and see the wreck, but I think we're gonna get a bird's eye view on here in a second.
Oh yeah. So
Look at the! Oh my God! Look at
Look at
the
the skid marks. So that's what I was lifting off early. I was like, I'm just gonna roll the bottom, and just make sure and just be predictable for the leaders. And I got to this turn and I went to roll the bottom and I turned the wheel and that motherfucker said, "No, we are going straight." And I'm looking in the mirror going, "Oh
I think
fuck."
you scared me, but I think you scared Aaron on exit because Aaron's the one that caught you on exit, not me. I caught you and actually got around you pretty quick.
Yeah, I about clotheslined myself. I stomped on the
Right
brakes.
here, right here.
Like, look at this.
Like, oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bobby, what is that exit? Oh
Yeah,
my
go back and
heavens.
watch this,
I'm
Aaron.
trying to drive the car. I'm trying to keep the car. Like, look at this.
Don't tell me off the wall because you got fucking 18 feet before you in the wall, bro.
He's leaving his tire
Cars,
behind him,
Talk about
starting
exit,
right
watch
here.
this.
Look at the skid marks.
Yeah, you could see it.
And I'm like,
That right
what the
front is
fuck do I do
screaming.
here?
That's all right front.
And then Aaron's just like, "Ugh." Jesus. Nice job not bringing that thing around because I'm sure you probably had a decent amount of rib breaking that thing too, Aaron.
Oh nah. I was just cranking the wheel to the left there and hoping for the best.
I like how you can just see the flame shoot out of the side of that thing as he
Like
lets
I
off
was-
throttle.
I was
Basically, in summary and summation on the first incident, I'll take 65% of it. I guess
I'd say
I need to
75.
leave a little more
but
space. Well, you can't fucking win anything, so I don't care about your opinion.
more wins than you.
oh,
That's coming from the guy
That's
that
fine.
you
That's
have
fine.
a goose egg, my friend. I have 9.
Okay. Aaron had that in a season. Mark
Fuck
had that in
you.
a season.
No,
How many championships
no.
do you have, buddy?
Mark had
We are on equal
8.
ground.
Mark
We are
had
on
8.
Holy, look at all that! Wait a
Aaron
minute.
Let Skylar
also
hear this
had
conversation.
Oh,
Good God.
wait a minute. Look at all that wheel. Holy shit.
I really want to see the
like
part
it
where
was.
you,
It was about.
Get off
10
the
Correct.
throttle, nerd!
I
Wait,
like
going-
literally
Dewey,
going
look how much
s-
throttle you have on entry.
Yeah, that is fair. You do have a lot of
fucking
throttle. on there.
gas.
Damn, that
There-
car looks good.
There is a brake pedal that actually makes you go faster here.
Aaron,
Facts.
I want
Hit
you to
the
know that I
brake.
really hate you in that car.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we're doing what? So where do you accidentally get into John? That's what I want to see.
He didn't
I
touch
don't
him.
hit anybody. What lap was?
Wait, hold on,
okay,
right here,
so
right here.
stage
Keep going,
was
keep going,
50.
keep going, keep going.
Stouffer stuffed it in, and
I'm trying to see
That
what
one,
happens here. Keep going.
Oh, we're still. No,
Is
this
this where this
is-
happens?
No, it's
Oh,
after
okay.
the stage.
Gotcha. Yeah, you didn't worry me nearly as much as the 07 tonight. That dude couldn't find a line if you drew it in front of his fucking face. Pardon my language.
are you saying he couldn't drive a broomstick up a dog's ass, or
Hell no, that dude couldn't hold a line to save his life.
Bobby, you got your finger
So-
on that button?
too late? We got it in.
So I see you guys coming here. I thought for sure
you get to the
that I
bottom.
did this.
Oh shit. What was Stouffer? Oh god damn!
Whoa, just wait.
Oh shit! I heard it was big, but I didn't realize it was that big. Holy hell!
Oh, it was
It
Daytona.
could have
ass,
been a
bro.
lot smaller.
So like from my cockpit, like when this happened, I thought for sure, like I'm like off the gas, like,
Okay, I thought this.
and
was
then
like
I see
one
him
of-
spin and then do that, and like my heart sunk. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
You
Like,
did come up a
like
lot. I
that's-
wondered if you didn't take the air off of him.
Like that's I keyed up the radio immediately. It was like, I'm fucking parking. I'm so sorry. I'm an absolute piece of shit. Because I thought
All
for
those
sure
things
that
are true,
I
but
wrecked
this
the
wreck was not your
entire
fault.
field.
Yeah, it's had nothing to do with
I need to
you.
go. Can you go back and watch that from Stouffer's view? Because I'm curious to see if maybe if it was netcode or if it just took
No,
all the air off of him.
I'll tell you what happened because I did this in practice a couple. I'll break this
Go to
down.
the far chase. Go to far chase. Oh, he just stuffed it in there. Okay.
Yeah, he just drove it in way too deep. And
He shouldn't have corrected like that.
You couldn't do that on the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah, ask Gary what happens when you correct. Like, holy, that's half the fucking field. I didn't realize it was that big.
Oh.
Oh my
And
god.
the 0-7, 10 fucking minutes later.
Where's Tim Hendry going?
I'm sure Tim's a nice guy, and I'm giving him a hard time.
No,
but like,
he's cool. He's just been wrong place, wrong time so many times this season.
But he's got to
already.
work on holding a solid line, man.
Look how foobarred that car is, though, bro.
Yeah,
That thing
I've
is
driven some pretty beat up race cars and not been that. in the
okay.
way.
Not everyone is as talented as you, Captain Second Place. Back
Hey,
it
listen
down.
here.
And you're only second place because Mark wasn't here. All right, let's be really honest.
I would have won the race if it wasn't for the 24.
Bullshit.
Ask
I'm
Aaron.
sorry, the 70 is coming around you. I watched it happen.
Ask Aaron.
You know, I'm starting to think it was a bad idea to put that United logo on my car.
Oh, you took flight.
Yeah, the thing keeps getting airborne.
Wait, who got airborne?
Time to change it up, bro.
I didn't even see who
put
got
a
airborne.
AutoZone or CarQuest, whichever one of those.
Okay, so here's the thing: is so like the wreck
We'll
happens,
get there.
and yeah.
YouTube chat, we'll get there.
Oh man.
Luke got so lucky on that bounce. I don't know how in the hell.
He was like, "How much damage do I have?" Like, none.
And
Hey,
boom.
shout out to Keith though for missing that wreck. He made up
yeah.
for it in that one. He made up for the earlier.
Can we talk about who didn't miss it?
Fucking not a lot.
Can we talk about who didn't miss it? And who probably could have very easily missed it?
Oh crap!
I think we all know it.
Oh shit!
What's the YouTube chat saying?
I'm
'Cause
an,
I can't see.
I'm an idiot.
YouTube chat
First.
wants what we're getting ready to bring up, and Jordan Hand asked a really good question, and I'm gonna hurt some feelings out here, but we'll get there too.
Let's see.
This
Can we talk about Bryce's throwback scheme? What do we rate it? Good, bad, what? I mean,
We'll
it's
get there.
okay.
We'll get there. We wanna see what a car with no brakes.
I
looks
didn't
like.
get to see much of it on track, so I don't really
Yeah.
know.
I saw it. At, like,
Because
the
for
first
once in a
lap
race, I
when
didn't
blew your
lap
doors off.
Bryce. I don't think I lapped Bryce tonight.
Bobby, who's worse, you or Fox with these fucking camera angles, bro? Jesus Christ. Sorry for anybody whose mom's watching. Cheers.
I heard that sigh, by the way. Go to far
It's-
chase here. I want to see
yeah,
behind
it's-
him.
Oh, behind Chris?
Yeah, go far chase.
I want to see behind the 00.
So he dives it in. I don't think John was expecting that.
No, and it's like they make a little bit of contact, but he's already loose coming down
If
here on entry.
if Chris would
and
just
then
lock the brakes right there,
correction.
that
oh
wouldn't
my
happen.
god, how did Luke not die?
I don't know. I don't know how that didn't shoot him into the wall. Jesus Christ, the 00's in the air.
Whoa,
the
can we look at
24.
why the
Look at-
00's in the
look
air?
at-
The
Keith.
car was faster after that, but only for about 10 laps and the tires were gone.
Hang on.
Like,
Can
One
we?
particular car I'd like to take a really quick look at here. The 24 Nick Osipek.
Who lets you drive? Oh, we're gonna get to see it. We're gonna get to kind of see it.
that was actually not bad.
I like how the hood decided to pop up and then
I
just
think
like,
I think
"Nah, never mind."
Nick flipped the fucking lag switch, bro. I think he hit the Call of Duty Circuit
Let's
2012 and
see.
he's jumping around the
Damn.
map, bro.
I forgot about those.
Buddy, those are the bait of my existence.
Oh, for God's sake!
I mean, we're doing this again? Come on, bro. I know it happens fast, and it's
What is this
Bristol,
one?
and you're trying to get off the corner, and this is the same wreck.
Why does that have my name on it?
What? Which one? This one?
They ask you how you are, you just
No.
say that you're
Oh, that
fine,
one.
and you're not
There's
doing
two of them that
fine.
has my
Get
my
into
name
it
on
because
it. That's tonight. That is there's
Oh.
McWhorter with GG, and then there's fucking McWhorter lost.
The first one is
Riggin'
the
short
loss. The
tracks.
second one is Yeah, anywho. I know it happens fast, but like, there's a
That
car
is so loud.
sideways, and you did not need to get back in the gas.
Tap to tap 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 tap.
Whose fucking mechanical ass keyboard is that? Good lord, does that
That's
thing have gears in
100%
it?
Bobby.
That's mine.
Bobby's got a $300 keyboard. It only races
This
like
is like
50%
all
of
you
the
need
laps.
for iRacing.
No, mine is like my keyboard was
Sounds
like
like a
half.
back of my CS:GO days, bro. Clack, 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 clack.
I got one of these guys for like
Imagine
keyboard
playing
is-
CS:GO.
Mine's half the price
Imagine
of the
not
one my
playing
stepson
CS:GO in his
has.
prime? The fuck?
So
Dumb? Gotta be.
I think all in all, I think the battle for the like some of the battles that we had tonight were pretty good.
We're shutting him down for a second.
Who?
No, I'm kidding. That's mean. Anyway,
Like we had a good fight between Luke and I think it was Oscar. I think those two had a really good race going together. Good God. Just
Excuse me.
oh
fucking Shelton. Oh my heavens.
Tristan just ass packed the 00.
Oh.
Oh God, don't move. Okay. And here I come around the track, I'm like, oh, there's a parking lot.
You wind up lapping like 3 of these guys. I gotta fucking give wave rounds and shit.
They were
I
still
kind of
parked.
got screwed with those waiver rounds too because
Why? I waved you around first. I waved you guys around in
yes,
order.
you did, but when you waved me around was right at the last moment to pit, and I went into pit, and then it popped up with wave around.
Oh.
I should have said
Sorry.
something, but I was like, I got
Sorry.
5 minutes of damage to fix. Let's get.
That's my bad. At
I
least you
will
got
say
your lap back.
This car here was decently fun.
It really was.
And I like the fact that it was multi-grooved. It wasn't multi-grooved a lot, but it was multi-grooved.
If you knew how to make the bottom worked really well, especially long run.
Well, the bottom was the way to go, and I think. I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
Aaron might have a
100%.
different opinion on that.
It
No, I
wore
knew
it
how
wore
it
the
was.
tires even.
I mean, like,
I-
I kind of have to thank Bryce for a little bit because, like, I did a long run last night, and, like, I was terrible both top and bottom. I was eating the right front. And then Bryce sent me what his tire wear was after a 75 lap run. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? His is like dead nuts even on the right side. Then I've actually did that myself 2 out of the 3 runs. They were like exactly the same on the right sides.
Let's look
Thanks,
at this.
Bryce.
What was it? 6 to go with the lap cars.
Oh yeah.
Let's look at that real
All
quick.
right,
Are we
to
going
it-
all the way to the end?
Because I want to see what happens. Yeah, there's nothing else. I mean,
Well,
like
there
one
was
more
the
rack.
there was a
admins
wreck
tell
where
them
Bustle.
There was
3
a
times.
bustle.
There was a wreck
said
where
it
Bustle
once.
wrecked,
Okay, so I
but-
was
No, it
all
was
the way
3
against the
times.
wall trying to get the 24 to go around me so you guys could get by, and he just wouldn't go.
It's not you. All Nick had to do was just check up a little bit for just like 2 seconds, and we would have been around.
What wreck is this?
This is me and
This
Aaron
is the
racing
the
at
end, racing at the end.
No,
Like I was
this is only,
literally
like
in the wall trying to get out of your way.
Oh man, we got some Fox camera angles going on
Hang
here
on.
with the pace car.
There's not a wreck here, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a
here.
wreck. It's not a wreck. It's just
No,
me
he's like the pace
getting
car
into
doesn't
the
have
24.
lap count, Bobby.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh.
You're at the end of the race.
Are we going to another wreck? I'm guessing 109 would be the other wreck.
Yeah,
Wasn't
like
really
one-
a wreck.
Oh,
it was
there was
just,
one with like 50 to go. Oh, can we watch Tristan plow the fucking pit barrels? That was hilarious.
Oh, that was good.
That was good. I saw that shit in my mirror. I was like, yo,
no.
oh,
Was the 24 doing that on purpose?
it looks that way.
It does look that way. Hold on, back that up.
Osapek,
I'd
you
have
got
to-
some explaining to do. I like how Buster doesn't call him out, calls me out. Fuck.
Well, it's because Bustle, I think, left right after that.
Oh no, he stayed out because he caused
We
one
weren't
more
even done
caution
wrecking. I
later.
got to hear it wasn't clear.
Hey, watch this. He just like.
You could
Uh,
live.
oh, it's the
Bustle
next lap.
was trying to align his car on the wall the entire race.
Right.
So 24 gets the wall there.
It looked like he was trying to clear him out
01
there.
gets the wall there.
Watch this. What's he doing?
Wait a minute.
That looks intentional.
Holy shit! Did he dump him? What do you think? Did he get him?
That looks intentional as shit. From a distance, anyways. Because there's that dive right there going in one.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Nick did say he just missed his brake marker.
I don't know about that one.
Tristan, we're just having a laugh, bro. It's fine. I mean, Nikki's upset, rightfully, but Tristan's in chat. He said,
So we had
a second to react.
Nikki's
So-
more upset that he didn't get a chance to call air traffic control to get his clearance before he had to take off.
Fucking 21 car was flipping too.
See, he wasn't flipping until I hit him, though.
He fucking plowed.
I don't know. That's
Nah, he got in.
He's saying
he got
he's saying
into-
open the radio chat after that.
oh.
He did apologize. I remember him saying something.
I don't remember.
He did.
I think so many of us were seeing red that we weren't listening.
That was my bad, boss. That was my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he did.
See,
Okay.
yeah,
I never
yeah,
heard that.
I don't think Nick's
dude,
kind
man.
of a jackass,
I'm not expecting
but he's
anything,
not
so
that
it's
kind
all
of a
good.
jackass. He's yeah. We love Nick. He's not that guy.
You are not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
Not that guy, pal.
You're not that
Not
guy.
Does anyone know what lap Gary ate the wall? And
That would be
Oh,
right
right
after.
towards
It'll be
the
right
end.
here.
Shit.
It'll be right here after this.
This
it'll be
restart.
right after this restart.
What an overcorrect.
What was-
Good.
He
God.
almost murdered Aaron in the I saw it in a mirror.
You need to look at my cockpit. I honestly thought I was dead.
Wait, we didn't watch the second restart?
Oh yeah, we need to go back and watch that because that was.
There was
Wait,
something
what
that happened
happened?
on the bottom line that
Oh, I know what happened.
Gary drove through all.
I know what happened.
Gary did not make
So
friends
we're-
tonight. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
No,
So
Gary
we're
was
going
not
back
making
here-
friends.
We know,
Are-
bud.
We're talking.
I
the
mean, he didn't
stage?
finish the race there, but
Are we talking
that's
about
because he had
stage?
ripped the entire right side of the car off.
What lap?
Right after stage.
Okay. Thank you for finally answering the question.
I'm talking to YouTube chat too. You know, got things to do when you're hosting this
Fuck.
shit.
YouTube chat.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't this because they were third and fifth. I don't think. Might
This
have
is
been.
after stage.
Yeah, this is the stage restart.
No, it's the lap 22 restart.
Yeah, it was the second restart or first
My
restart,
bad.
I guess.
That's what happens when you don't hear the
Second
question.
time the green flag flew.
I'm already getting fucking hit up to help Gary with Charlotte. It's like, I mean, I guess.
So, oh, it's
This is the funniest thing I've seen all week.
I don't know how much help I'm gonna be.
You said you
Alright,
haven't
hit
figured
spacebar.
out.
Hit spacebar. I said I have a plan. I didn't say it works.
oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Like
Yeah.
at least he lifted. I'll give Gary this. He lifted to make sure he didn't drive him straight
don't
to the
know how the
fucking
hell that-
wall.
How
And he
But, like-
came on the radio right away and said,
Hold on,
"Sorry,
wait.
I
Watch
jumped
me.
the
Hold
start."
on. I went, so I mean, like he went on me. He was looking at me and not Oscar.
that was my bad.
Yeah,
I
but you
jumped again.
can't. You
Well,
can't
no,
drive through the guy. But like,
No, I get that, but what
you
I'm
know
saying
how
is
hard it
he's
to
wa-
people in the left lane on 95. Like, fuck.
What I'm saying is he's watching me on this restart. If you go and watch, I start to go. He watches the car squat, and then he goes, but he wasn't paying attention to Oscar. He was just watching me. Cause watch, press space, or well, you can't press space bar. Never mind. So I go, he goes, and then
Oh yeah. So
yeah,
like,
he was.
he
he was
sees the
eyes
outside
on
lane
me.
going, but he's on the inside, and so yeah.
Well, I
Good
caught
on
Aaron's-
everybody in the bottom.
I
Like,
caught Aaron all sleeping on that one.
Yeah.
What was up with you in the restarts tonight, brother? Normally you're like on top of that shit.
Well, I told you earlier, I'm tired. I was ready to go to bed about 4 hours ago. Now I'm still here.
He's run 3 money races
feel like
today,
running this
McWhorter.
race.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it seems like the more miserable I am, the better I run. So,
You better
try to have
start
some
hitting
bad
every
days here
money
soon.
race every day on Saturday. I mean, shit.
What money races are you doing?
I really needed
Fucking
you to
mother-
wreck out tonight.
I'm glad
Aaron Smith
I'm kinda
doesn't
glad
wreck. He just wins.
I'm glad
I know.
Stouffer had a bad night tonight because that helped me get farther away from him for fucking second place in points.
Yeah, you're the only one left just within a race of me.
Yeah, I really need you to have some fucking bad luck, but you have that goddamn golden horseshoe so far stuck up your ass.
Yup.
We got loose there, and then yep.
Go to my cockpit on that one.
Bryce, you should have been so dead.
I bet
know.
you shit yourself on that one.
I honestly did. For the whole lap after that, I thought I was so dead.
I was hoping
You're so
Gary
lucky
would
the
get a good.
physics on this car are trash.
I was hoping Gary would get a good restart and race Aaron, because like it's so aggravating at some of these racetracks. Like nobody racing Aaron sometimes, and it's like somebody please. Oh, Aaron got loose there too.
Yeah, that's when I
thought-
my,
see-
my wheel stand up.
Holy shit!
So I didn't see
That'll-
Gary get loose. I just thought
That'll
he was
pucker the
blocking
shrinker.
John to the fucking apron.
God
What-
damn, your
Tell your
asshole almost
picture to
ate
have
your
some
underwear.
Underwear for
actually-
you? Like, damn.
Oh
He
my
buzzed
god!
him. He buzzed him on the start too. Did he not like take tires or something, or what
No,
happened?
he did.
Nah,
'Cause,
first
like-
gear restarts. You're gonna light him up in this car. I don't care where you are.
No, he's in second. I can tell by the RPM.
Well, then he just. Oh yeah,
Oh, no,
he's
he isn't.
lighting them up. Listen to that rev. Listen to the revs. He's lighting them
Aaron-
up, and then he gets loose off the corner. Holy Aaron, good lord!
Here, you guys both did the
Bad.
same thing, and then
Oh man.
that could have been so much worse.
There's 9 car putting around.
Bryce's asshole almost fucking inhaled his shorts on that one.
God, he's been doing his Kegel exercises, or he wore his brown fire
Well,
suit. One
so
of
the
two.
aggravating thing is like, so tonight I tried one lane because I was trying to get somebody to get side by side with Aaron. Oscar didn't get a good restart, so that didn't work. And then I tried Oscar again. It didn't work a fucking second time. And then I tried Gary. It's like nobody could get a restart to get side by side with Aaron. And then
Aaron's
Luke was
bad
the other
restarts are better than most people's good restarts.
one. I
So-
guess. I don't know. It was so fucking frustrating. I'm like, somebody please.
All right.
Same song, different verse. The 70 comes around the 32 at the end of a race. Who's shocked?
Right.
Not me.
Well, like 2 to 3 times, it's like, hey, the leaders are coming. They're racing. And it's like it's still side
I
by
don't-
side.
I only said it once.
Yeah, Bobby only said it once, and he's the
I
only
could
one
have
that said
sworn you said
anything.
it 2 to 3 times.
No, that's your fucking brain. You're
I don't
trying
know,
to
I
find
had
an
to-
excuse.
I had too many people talking in my head. I had Brantley talking, I had Mark talking, and I had John talking. Somehow that damaged my steering. And then Aaron with like the hugest run I have ever seen. Yeah, Brantley goes, Aaron's coming with a run, Aaron's coming with a run, and I look up in the mirror and it's like, oh shit, he
like-
really is.
At the
I almost
point
pulled
that
him.
Bobby,
Almost,
it
I
out.
almost pulled a Lawrence right here.
that's when I went all the way up to the wall and started trying to let him by because he obviously wasn't gonna slow up, and I don't understand how he couldn't do
Were
it.
you guys racing for position?
No,
No.
No.
we were on the same lap. That's why I'm like
Racing for
trying to let him
pride.
go.
Again, that's what I don't understand.
Unless he was doing the same thing and we were just both slowing up, trying to let each other get in line.
Yeah, in fairness, Bobby also just said lap cars, so like, if they're focused
No, I didn't.
elsewhere.
I thought I said numbers.
He called numbers.
Yeah, no, you called.
Alright,
24 and 00. You got leaders
Oh, yeah,
coming
you
up
did,
right
okay.
behind you, battling for the lead.
That
Well, there
wasn't
goes
the only
that
time you
excuse,
said
Nick.
that, Bobby.
Sorry.
You said it twice. Because you did it
No, I
like
didn't.
one lap beforehand. I could have
No,
sworn
he
you
didn't.
did.
No, we didn't. That was the only
Because-
time you'll see Bobby's name come across. the
Because
whole time.
I saw it happening, but I was on the wrong channel. On the
Yeah, he said
I
it
was
to,
on the I
he
was on
said
the
it to me
admin
and Nikki,
channel.
which Nikki knew, but Nikki's out of the way.
Yeah, like I was on the
I don't
admin
think
channel,
Nick did
and
anything wrong.
and so then I had to because I switched once I stopped racing. Like I'm
It's
sitting
just
at my
like,
desk, not
You're
at my
not
rig, so I had
racing
to
for
change my
position.
buttons.
Just slide in behind him for 2 seconds and let
Yeah.
us by. Like we'll be by in a corner.
Yeah, but at the same time, they don't have to, and that's part of racing.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
I
Sorry,
should
it's-
I should have
it's
called it
just
about a
fact.
lap earlier.
it's just a fact.
There's a thing called respect, though. Like you're not racing for anything. Just step off to the side real quick and let me and Aaron do our thing. Because me and Aaron had a hell of a race going. And then after that little bit of contact between me and Nick, that somehow damaged my steering, and I was tight as fuck.
Osapek, get in here. Let's talk about it.
And again, I
Yeah,
still
in the
don't
YouTube
understand.
chat.
In YouTube chat.
I still don't understand where the fuck that run came
24
from.
and double zero. You got to lead.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say that was
He
late.
just went metal.
Like that was late.
Yeah, it's late,
Like,
but at the same time,
I was
still-
aware you
Joseph
guys were
got
coming.
really
I was-
aggressive because
There's
he's
still
seeing
a
red
blue
try to keep the
flag
7
for the
behind him.
last probably 3 to 4 laps that they have a blue flag. Well, see
We don't-
here, it just looks like he's going to slide in behind the 00 at first. Is what I thought was going to happen. We make slight contact,
And I got on the
and
gas
that
because
damaged my steering.
I see Aaron going high, and I'm like, oh, I better go. I don't want to be the one to take him out.
Like we barely touched.
wow.
I mean, I kind of did for the bracket, but I wasn't going to.
Oh, Nick's here.
Here we go.
He's here.
Oh,
Nicky
boy.
Bobby.
He's here.
I'm Nicky Bobby.
That's Nick
Oh
Ospec.
no, sorry, Ospec. Wrong person.
You got your finger on that button, right, Bobby?
Fucking blaming us, but like at the fucking same time, like I
Here we
mean,
go.
we ain't fucking got to. Like Ryan Newman, wasn't easy to pass. He's a pain in the ass.
You're also how many lap down at this point, and you're not racing for position. Like
I mean,
like,
get around us.
there's
He's right.
fucking
He's
few
right,
laps
Nick Warder.
going.
He's
There
right.
is
You ain't got
such-
you.
He's
Where does
right.
it? There ain't no fucking. This ain't F1, bro. There ain't no fucking blue flag.
How many? Yes,
Put it
there
out,
is.
you know what?
100% a blue flag.
Oh yeah,
But
I didn't see it on
No,
my screen.
blue flag does not come up.
Where's
No,
it at?
not an oval.
Show it on my
Not an
screen. Let me know.
oval.
Not an oval.
Yeah, blue
Guess where
flag
the
does
blue
not
flag
come
comes
up. Only in road course.
No, only on the roadside, and it doesn't matter. He has as much right to that real estate
You're a faster
as
car.
you
You
do,
shouldn't have a
McWhorter.
problem getting around, right?
Exactly the
holding up
reason
the
why
whole
I
fucking
stay glued to
track,
the
dude.
line when I'm a lap down.
There's
at
fucking
the
2 other
speedways.
lines. You can't find a line. Make one. It ain't fucking hard, you shitter. You don't blame Aaron for sandbagging too?
Uh-oh.
I mean, and I actually beat Aaron on the fucking tire saving side of things.
I mean, yeah, you can beat him in tire saving, but that'll help you win the race, apparently.
Look,
I wonder
Wait,
why.
wait.
I wonder if it's because somebody was in the fucking way multiple laps down and not racing for position. Side
I
by
mean, Nicky
side.
Bobby was there as
That's
well, and
part
Aaron,
of
and Aaron
the
was there too. And
game.
Yeah, but
Joseph.
Nicky even said that he was checking up to let Nick by.
hey,
I
Aaron
was
got through.
trying-
Aaron shot the gap.
I did
Did he-
too. I just don't. It's a respect thing. Like I wouldn't do that if you were racing for the lead.
Brother, I mean, either way, you got around.
Yeah,
Aaron
and it
did too.
damaged my race car when we hit.
I don't know how I damaged it because I got a 0X.
I don't know. I don't know either. It was only
Contact-
0x, but it was
First
off
of all,
to
the
5%.
contact's not
To be-
Nick's fault.
I will say this one. When
No,
I
I'm
barely
not
tapped the
blaming
wall
Nick for
there.
the, I'm not blaming Nick for the damage. I hit him, but it's just it's a respect thing. Like we're only what 5 laps to go
You
at
got
this point.
you got past us first, and Aaron fucking was still behind us, and then he passed you.
Yes, it was,
Again, I was tight as shit because somehow that right there somehow
That-
damaged my
that-
steering. I think what it is
the
if you
net
go,
code gave it to you more. Gave you more
if
damage.
you
than
go
what
back
should have
and
earned.
watch it though, like we make contact like right at my right front tire, and I'm thinking that's what fucked it was
And
right.
you probably got the wheel turned right there too. I don't know, but
No, I've got it straight. Like right there. That was immediately the moment I felt it in the wheel.
you got to
Like, we
respect
don't
him
even
too.
actually
Like
touch. Well, no, and I get that, but I thought he was about to slide up in behind the 00 because, like, I thought because the 00 had been clearing Nick on the exit, so I thought he was going to be all the way up next to the
No,
wall.
because I had
Yeah,
fucking Big Bird behind me. This fucking
Yeah,
ugly piece of
Aaron
shit.
was coming fast. That's,
Big
that's-
Bird.
I like
you
that.
see me get on
Aaron-
the gas here and start pulling away because I see
Dude,
Aaron
his
coming. I'm
fucking
like,
beak
he's
couldn't
coming
pick a
high.
spot
I
to
need to
go.
move.
Aaron, please, for the love of God, put a Big Bird on the front of that thing.
I've tried to get him to, dude. I offered him $20 to do it, and he wouldn't do it.
Big Bird ain't painting on me. He put it on the hood.
Also, I like that angle. It actually shows off the metal flake in that orange.
Look, it's part of the game, Joseph. Like lap cars
No,
are
I-
a thing.
Again, I get it.
Oh, you just see it
actually
crinkle.
see it damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got way worse than what you should have, but lap cars are part of the game. And
I
Nick's
understand
100%
that, but, like,
right.
Again, I understand that, but like if you go and watch a real life race, 9 times out of 10, you're that many. Like, if you're multiple laps down, you're at what lap 189.
Ryan
What
Newman
lap
says
are we on?
otherwise. Ryan Newman says 100% otherwise.
And Ryan
And
Newman's
he's in a
retired
rare
for
car,
a
so he's
reason.
Ryan
getting
Newman
fucking
is a-
lapped all the time now.
Ryan Newman is a human kidney stone.
Yeah.
Aaron would probably say the same thing about me
I-
though, because every time
Nowhere
I
does
give-
it say that he has to let you go.
I
So
make
you can't
Aaron's
sit
life-
here and blame
I
Nick
will
But it's-
say
because
it's
you pissed
just a
another one away.
It's just a respect thing.
I will
That's
say
all I'm
that there's
saying.
a little
I mean,
bit
would,
of
would you rather that happen, or would you rather me just like completely junk you trying to let you go?
I mean, I could have junked you.
I mean, yeah, but then the rest of your season would have been a living hell.
here's what I'll say.
I don't see you
because
that
I
often.
was
So.
I don't know,
I was
because
the one
if
in-
it happened there, that would have probably taken Aaron out too.
Nah, I was ready.
Bryce could have won the race.
He was so quick with that. Nah, I was ready.
I will say
also,
this
Aaron,
as
Aaron has that golden horseshoe so far stuck up his ass to where even if the entire track was blocked with a wreck, Aaron would still somehow get through it.
Aaron
Or
would
have-
somehow
Have you ever
Dude.
considered that Aaron might be better than you?
Aaron
he
would
is-
Well, I mean, tonight
there would
I was
be
running my stuff off, so
there would be a wreck, and
Yeah,
somehow
that
Aaron would get hit and launched just like Nikki did in that earlier wreck, but he would get launched up in the air and he would clear 16 crashed cars and land on the other side perfectly fine.
Aaron came
No
in and
damage.
It would like disconnect or something
He
for
would-
him.
He would lightning McQueen jump over the crash somehow
On
and-
the fence.
for real.
Yeah.
Or netcode would kick in and he just get no damage. But here's the thing: like Aaron comes into the post race show, like the waiting room. He goes, "I know I don't want to add to anything, but I'm pretty sure you would have won that race." I was like, "Thanks, I appreciate it so much." Like, I'm really glad you had to add that
So-
to me. He's like, I'm pretty sure if that didn't happen, you had that. I was like,
To make it even worse, Aaron races on a fucking toaster, dude.
for real.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Do you guys ever notice that Aaron hits the wall, but it doesn't ever?
He
Like, I've
literally,
seen-
he literally gets
It's a
30
netcode
frames.
thing.
He literally gets
Like-
30 frames.
It's a netcode thing.
I see him hit the wall, but he isn't hitting the wall. It's so like Michigan. I kept seeing him spark the wall, but like he wouldn't lose anything.
Oh,
let
no,
me
I
let
was
me
hitting
ask
the
some,
wall.
let me ask
Were
something
you
about
hitting the wall last week?
Yeah, I was hitting the wall this week. and
So
last
I'm
week.
not fucking crazy.
Yeah, there are some
Well-
points where I might lag up to the wall because you were doing the same thing on my screen tonight, but it never did any sparks.
Sound like
Can
who was
we-
doing it was
yeah.
fucking
Bobby,
Chad
hang
Mello,
on,
dude.
can we-
He was doing a
can we-
backflip and shit.
Can we back this up real quick? I want to ask Joseph something.
Mm.
Okay, run it. All right, right there. Just let it play. So, you know these two lap cars are side by side, right, McWhorter? Let me finish before you pipe up. Let me finish. So you know these two lap cars are side by side.
But like
What the
right
fuck are you
there.
doing stuffing it 3 wide on exit on Bristol, bro? That's like
It's
more
5
on you
to
than
go.
anyone.
It's 5 to go.
Aaron's
And
on
I
the
have
top
that
side. He's got 2
yellow
lap cars in
with
his
it.
way.
Did
Dude,
it
get the
fucking
fuck
slow
out of here,
him
bro.
down?
That's
Go
that-
watch the corner. It didn't fucking
lit-
slow him down.
Hey,
It none.
His decision really just had to come from the closing speed. Like he didn't have
Yeah,
much
I mean,
time.
yeah, a lot of
He
it's
was
that, but like
so fast.
you breathe it center a little bit more,
what
and then
was- hold on,
drive off
what
real
was
hard,
his-
and you get him on entry,
So
and none
my
of this
lap
happened.
time was a 15.6. What was Nick's? Go back and look at that in a second.
Nick's was probably a 16-1. But
Like,
my point
we're-
here is you gassed it up like they're not there. Like that's my thing. Is you're talking to Nick about respect, but you also put him in a situation where he's got Nikki on the outside.
We shouldn't have even been in. That's the thing. We shouldn't even been in the situation. We should have just been able to go
But
by.
you were. But you were. So
I
you
can
still
guarantee you this. How many laps down is he at that point right there?
won.
That's lap 192
Two.
for
I
us.
was-
Yeah, two.
They're at
One,
189.
3.
No, go
I think
back.
I'm,
So
no,
he's-
I'm one down.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
one
that-
down.
that
so
put me
it
2
got
down.
you. Yeah.
So
like,
here's what
that's the
I
thing.
would
Like I don't.
Here's what I'll say about it is, first of all, we don't have guaranteed race control. So you have to, by default, just anticipate that no one's going to be able to give a call out to cars and say, hey, leaders are coming. So in my eyes, what I would like to see, obviously hindsight is what it is, but moving forward, I would say if it's one of you guys racing for the lead and you've got a lap or two before you're going to get there and you see that they're still side by side, key up real quick and say, hey, so and so, we're coming. Can you pick a lane for us to get through here? And just give them a heads up, because there's no guarantee that somebody's going to be able to see it in real time and give them that heads up. I saw it, but I was so late being able to get onto the button because I had to, like I said, I was like half and half with, I moved over out of my rig, so I had to reprogram a button so that way I could change the channel that I was on, because I was on admin. And so I was like, shit, I need to get on race control. So I'm trying to fumble with it real quick to switch to race control so that I can call it out. So then I was late on the call, but there's no guarantee that there's ever going to be that call. So
Let me add to that, Bobby. Did you? I mean, I don't know. You guys probably played on console, right? At some point.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I mean, you guys probably played like 09 or some shit like that, right? Back in the day.
not online, but yeah, like AI.
Okay, so
offline mode.
You fucking loser.
We got some interesting stuff going on in the YouTube chat.
I mean, look, the ones that played online, like
Ain't nothing wrong
there's
with
no race
silver.
control. Like you guys were calling out your lines. You know, leaders would come in. Hey, you
Rick,
know, I'm gonna go low.
Second, third, you can't even be fourth.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, there's no dedicated race control. They got Skylar and Josh up there, and if there's nobody up there, you know, it doesn't hurt for, you know, even, like I said, I wasn't paying attention to. I told Aaron because Aaron asked me. He's like, what do you know? I was like, brother's like, I wasn't paying attention to the relative. I was like, I was looking at Nicky Bobby trying not to junk him, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
he's like, we were coming. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Bobby said it. You guys were already there. But I told Aaron, I was like, if you guys are half a track back, be like, hey, we're coming off too. Like, we're gonna beat you guys soon. It don't hurt.
Yeah, that's what I would say moving forward is if you're like, hey, you know, we're inside like 10 laps to go here, we're side by side for the lead, just try to give the lap car a little bit of a heads up, because like I said, there's no guarantee that somebody's watching it live from above and able to grab it.
My whole point is that
everybody could have done little things differently there, and nobody did anything malicious.
Absolutely.
Everybody's little things kind of
I just don't like the fact that you're going on the post race on the broadcast and talking shit, and then coming in here and talking shit when Nick didn't do anything wrong, Joseph. Like, lap cars are part of the game.
Right.
Like, it's part of the race.
But what the thing that frustrates me is, like, we have to have situational awareness, especially whenever you're that late in the race. You have a relative that you don't have a luxury in real life, and you can see us coming, like, quick in the mirror.
Fine, but he didn't get out of the way, and, like, he's trying to race side by side at one of the tighter tracks on the circuit, and you also put him in a really bad spot on the exit of 3.
But again, that's the
Or
thing
4.
with the whole having situational awareness, though. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, to be honest, like, you guys probably could have waited till front stretch, right? Essentially.
That's what I'm saying. You breathed a little bit. You still got 2 cars in front of Aaron. Aaron's not gonna be able to make that move.
I mean, I put it 3 wide, and Aaron put it 3 wide. I mean, we both did the same thing. It's just
right,
like
and it worked. But I'm saying, like if you guys were lined up behind us, you could have just waited. We were falling in and on a straightaway, just passed.
If I wait here, though, that gives Aaron such an opportunity to get
Where is
around.
Aaron gonna go? If you wait and
He had
pass him
Nicky
on
Bobby
exit,
up
where's he
top.
gonna
He's
go?
not going anywhere. I
Look
would
how
have scrapped Aaron too.
there's no hole. He's got a lift right here.
He gets a hole.
If you
lifts that much,
if you breathe
He's
it
closing
and
still.
set it up so you can kind of drive off behind the 24.
But
and
what's
then
saying that he's
get
going
up
to get out of the
underneath
way
him.
coming down the straightaway, though?
But you can drive underneath him is the point that I'm making.
I just did, and you're saying that I'm
No,
wrong
but
for
on
that.
exit, you did it on exit. You wait until the straightaway and pull out from behind. Never mind. Obviously, I'm arguing the brick wall, but Nick, you didn't do anything wrong. I appreciate you coming here and sharing your side of the
What
story.
I'm saying is, like, both me and Aaron both put it 3 wide in 2 different ways. I put it on 3 wide in the exit. He
You know
put
the
it 3
biggest
wide in the
difference?
center.
I mean, it worked.
He did it in
bottom
the
line,
center of
right?
the corner.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You
both
did it
of
on
them
exit where the track goes from this to this. I mean, you didn't leave at Nick left you 2 lanes, and
I gave you the bottom. Aaron didn't have anywhere to go.
right, and Aaron's fucked behind those 2 because of the way the corner exits, because the fucking track funnels.
Right here, I almost pulled you there, Lawrence.
I mean, you probably should have. Luke
I
would have
about
won.
did.
But
Aaron, how much did you get on the brake? He had to.
I mean, he could be any more 50% throttle. You can see him stop pulling, and the
I
car
was
stops
ready to wreck
pulling.
going into the corner there. I didn't need to finish.
Aaron says, "I got fucking 4 wins already."
I was ready to wreck. I didn't need to finish. I love that answer. Bobby put it in the wall. Damn.
Bottom line, Joseph, is You put yourself in a shit spot.
We're both being aggressive because it's
The
5
lap
to
cars,
go.
the lap cars didn't help, but they don't have to. The onus is on you to get by them.
7
You
to
put
go.
yourself in a shitty spot and you fucking paid for it. That's it. And then you come on the broadcast talking shit about the lap
Again,
cars, which is
it
completely
shouldn't-
unnecessary.
Again, it shouldn't have been a situation like that because, like, I've been in situations exactly
But it
like
was, and you have to deal with it. You can't go on
I
there.
Were the
and-
situations you had? Were they at Bristol?
Yes, I've been in that situation with a damaged race car before.
I mean, I don't know of those 4 cars other than Nicky Bobby because he got, decided to take a flight, fucking had damage. I didn't have
He didn't
much.
decide to do that. I promise you that. much. That was
He was
not
assisted.
Definitely was
voluntary.
not a choice.
That was not voluntary.
Tristan gave old the 00 just a little bit of help on that one. Tristan didn't have anywhere to go and sent that ass end up into the air.
Fucking Nicky Bobby Airlines now been activated.
Ew.
Thanks
But
for
the other
flying.
thing is like the reason why, and I
My
guess
sponsor,
it's just
man.
I guess it's just because of the experience that I have, like, and I expect it to like automatically happen with people like paying attention with that stuff is why I was frustrated because I've been in that situation and I've done it in real life. That's the thing, and that's why it made
Oh,
me
wait,
mad.
wait. You've driven in
Take
real
this
life,
photo off
bro?
the screen.
Again, fuck you, Lawrence. But I'm saying I have. That's the thing though, is like I have all this experience to know, and that's what I was expecting to happen.
Let me tell
So
you,
am
as
I
someone
wrong
who
for being-
ate
am I
the
wrong
fucking
for-
fence on lap 22 because he expected something of someone, you can't on the
Again, I still
racetrack.
think that was like 75-80% your fault, but that's just me.
I have owned the majority of the fault at that. It doesn't matter the percentage. I will take it. Because I expected something of someone and it didn't happen. You expected something of someone, it didn't happen.
Right. And you were,
have made an
upset,
apology
and you were
to Michael
upset,
Bustle
and
since then. Okay.
You were upset and yelling, and were throwing obscenities at each other in the race chat, were you not? So you can't exactly blame me for being upset in that situation.
I mean, I get you're upset, but like, whatever. Anyway, let's move on.
You can give me a
because
hard time all you want, but you were mad at something
I
very
was
similar.
mad. I was mad because I didn't
And-
think I was wrong.
And
But I've
and-
since looked at it and admit that I'm more wrong. You, however, are dying on the hill that Nick Ospec has to get the fuck out of your way when he's a lap car, and he doesn't have to. Nowhere in the rules anywhere in stock car racing does it say, except in the Cars Tour, because they actually told them to get out of the way if it's not your red eye.
But that's what I'm saying
I
about the
feel
whole
like in the past
respect
NASCAR's
thing.
done it too,
Yeah.
but only
they're
when
not doing
cars
it
are
now.
not meeting minimum speed.
Right.
Like there's a time to race the leaders to try and stay on that one lap down or trying to stay on the lead lap. Like I get that there's certain times for that. But inside 10 to go, we're at 7 to go whenever this happens, or 8 to go, or no, 7 to go. There's a certain time when you kind of need to roll over real quick and let these like Bobby's already said that he was checking up anyway. So like had one of them just got in behind the other, wouldn't have even been a situation.
To be honest,
Okay.
when Bobby said he goes 1 sec, I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. I didn't know what he was talking about, who he was talking to. It just said like 1 sec in the chat, and I was like, the fuck? I was like, 1 sec, like for what?
that was. Oh wait. That was somebody. That was Nikki on the admin chat asking if anyone was in race control. Why in the?
Yeah, that was
he
way
said 1
earlier.
second. That threw me off, and I was like, I
That was
don't know what he's
way
talking about.
earlier.
Yeah, and the other
But-
thing, well, and Bobby even said that he got to it late, but like even he said like, hey, the leaders are coming. But we were already like me and Aaron were damn near like on top of you whenever that came across the radio.
Yeah,
I thought
no,
you said it the
he
lap
goes,
beforehand.
hey, leaders are there, and then you and I are door to door, and I was like, what kind of notice is that? Which I'm not, blaming Bobby, but
I was just so damn focused, like I didn't really have time to sit there and fuck with the little push to talk thing.
dude, tires
The
were
Nick's
so drunk.
focus
I was
too.
trying
Tried not to wreck the disaster.
Yeah, I was
on
trying
his
not to.
outside.
Honestly, I was trying not to junk Nicky Bobby because we were side by side for God knows how many laps.
Oh,
I didn't
God,
want to
I
send
have
him
to go
any, higher into
carry
the air
this
than he'd
week.
already fucking been.
Sorry, I'm looking at something completely different. Look, I am sorry, like, to you, Nick. Like, I'm not full blown, like, saying it. It's just like my brain thinks, like, in a certain way, and I know that not everybody has the experience that I have, and not everybody thinks the same way. So I am sorry. I was just frustrated. At the
There we go.
moment.
That's all we needed to hear. Perfect.
Listen, Lawrence.
We're moving on.
All right,
We're
we don't
moving
need
on.
to hear you.
We're moving on.
So, how about those
Moving
point
on.
standings?
They're looking pretty good.
Is Skylar actually doing him, or is he a fucking?
Aaron, you
Aaron,
get another
he's been on
You
top
have
points
a
on me
Aaron.
this
Aaron,
week.
you have a 2-race suspension, by the way. So
What are you
sorry
gonna
about
ban me
that.
again?
You hate to see
Yeah.
it.
In my defense, when all that was going on, I said stay, but
Hey, it's cool.
I was the savior.
Hey,
Just so you
would-
know.
Hey,
Did you get kicked out, Aaron?
Aaron,
Mhm.
Aaron, to be fair, you're
We
not the
kicked
only
him
one
out.
that's been kicked out of a league for winning too much. I did the same thing in that league that Bryce is in.
Yeah, the VRX League did the same thing.
Did they kick you out?
Well, they said it
We already
already
looked
on
at that, Gary. You're too late. Sorry.
got better
Uh,
now.
We
I
argued
quit
about
that
what did
Nick
they say?
and Joseph for 20 minutes.
I fucking quit that thing. I don't know if you noticed that, Aaron, but I stopped showing up. I was just so fed up with that shit. Fuck that piece of shit next gen car, and fuck pack racing at every other track.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, continue. My bad.
All right, so points. Aaron's still winning. God, how far did I fall? That was my worst finish of the season so far.
I was gonna say something, but I gotta be a good fucking noodle.
Where'd you finish, Lawrence?
15th, ahead of Michael Bustle, by the way. Yeah, I finished it. They dropped 2 spots, but Oscar jumped a couple spots. I'm probably right where I need to be. I'm somehow ahead of Luke. Oh, he missed Michigan. That's why.
I was expecting Oscar to have more pace.
Well,
Am I the only one fucked? What do you
said that
mean?
he had wheel
Yeah.
issues before. He said that
Oh,
Yeah, he had no-
his wheel
practice-
fucked up and he didn't get to run laps and he had to adjust
run
it and
over.
reset it in a bunch before the race.
okay. I didn't know that because I was expecting Oscar to be fast here because he was fast in the season finale in the Xfinity car, and like I saw him for a little bit and then that was it. Like I didn't know what was going on. So that explains it. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know
feel
he
bad
didn't
for
have.
Oscar.
Dude,
had
he's
that issue all week long, or all year long
what?
so far.
What is the problem?
His wheel fucking sucks cock.
What kind of wheels he got?
Hold on.
You've got Fanatec and
If it's
Windows
disconnecting and losing is
fighting each other.
feedback, it's a fan
It's
attack.
Oscar, I've got a G27. I know you're watching. You want it? I'll give it to you.
I got a G29. You can
He's
buy
kinda,
it.
I don't know
I-
how
Give
much.
it to
What did
you.
he fucking?
I got a,
It
I got
it needs a new shifter, but everything works fine.
I got a
I got a
Thrustmaster
shifter.
TX with no rim.
I have a G27 shifter.
We have there.
There we go. We
If
can-
people are in need of hardware,
Yeah,
I'm sure among
never
us
mind,
we
you-
can all.
Never mind. We're not gonna.
Bobby,
go
I
there.
need an SF1000 wheel. You got me or what?
I got one.
If you
I
if
mean,
you
I
pay
got
for
one,
shipping,
but-
if
I
you
think I'm
pay
getting one
your-
for Father's Day, so it's fine.
If you pay, Tristan's like Joseph in the post race.
What?
Hey,
Yeah,
Lawrence, for the
So
record,
right.
I just want to say, it looks like
Yeah.
Michael Bussa said I was right, where he said I might have slipped the wheel to the left.
It's fine. I'm over it. Me and Michael Bustle have moved on. It's not the first time I've been mad at Mike. It won't be the last.
Daryl,
Look,
I
I
do
get
not.
fired up in a race, and that's the end of it.
Daryl, I do not need to play Call of Duty because that shit makes me rage too much.
Oscar said Fantasec fucks up, can't turn my practice lap, shit happens. He goes, I don't know. Stupid shit.
I mean,
he goes, I'll have a
it-
sim rig for sale.
If he wants a wheel and pedals, I'll give him my G27.
That's a holy downgrade. Anyhow, so
I
points
mean,
are kind of
I would
exactly where they
say
were.
that.
The only movement is obviously Mark missing. Jim jumps. All the guys that were behind Mark jumps just because they were here. I
Mark
lost
will
2
be back
spots
next week.
because I don't know
Are
how
we
to
off
leave enough
next week?
space.
Yes, we are.
And,
Yeah, I forgot.
And Alan dropped 2 spots because he's out there racing with his dad for real.
Is that A Wilson or whatever the fuck? A
yeah.
Allen, whatever the fuck his name is?
Did you fix that, Bobby?
That
I
shit
think
is
you
so
did.
stupid. He had to
Oh.
because he fixed Aaron's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the bracket goes, I think we kind of touched on it.
Oh, the bracket.
Aaron versus Luke, and then McWhorter versus Gary. I honestly am hoping that I watch the broadcast back and McWhorter knocks the fence down like I did a few seasons ago, and Gary goes on and wins that, and then
Did you
turns
hold on?
Aaron for the bracket win.
When we were at Charlotte last, I got involved in 4 different wrecks and still finished fucking second. and drove through the field like 6 times. I was committed to
Aaron's a
trying to win the fucking
sandbagger.
race.
Gotcha.
He does. He'll admit it.
Okay, so we did that, and we did that. What are we going on here? 70. Okay, we're actually not doing bad. Skylar wants to know if you finished second in Call of Duty as well.
Fuck no, hell no. Not in Warzone. I can't get fucking any luck going in Warzone.
I'm sorry to hear that. Jordan wants us to talk about Bryce's throwback scheme. So
Yeah,
What
you
the
gonna be
fuck was his
hating on my
throwback scheme,
throwback?
bro?
let's get a good look at the
What was the
old
throwback scheme? Where do I see
fucking
this
Elliott Sadler.
Yeah, he's doing an
Throwback
Elliott
scheme.
Salad throwback while
Is that
driving
what
a
that was?
Toyota, and it just looks wrong.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else, but I gotta be a fucking good noodle. Never mind.
No, not in here. You don't have to be a good noodle in
Be a
here.
good news. I've said fuck more times than
No.
Now say it, pussy.
Riley
No.
Reed getting.
No, because I already got a fucking
Gangbang.
warning, bro. I can't do it again.
You can say anything
You got
in
a
here.
warning in the
Warnings don't
Discord
count.
chat.
Warnings
You
don't
just
count.
can't. No
Oh well, just don't say.
homophobic slurs.
Yeah, don't say
but,
that. Yeah.
Like, I've already been canceled once. I don't need it again. Jesus Christ.
I forgot
Oh,
about that.
speaking of fucking canceled,
Oh, no.
somebody has gone to a new low tonight. I only posted in the officials holler, but I'm like 4 beers deep, so we'll talk
think
about
we
it.
all
Find my
saw it.
Twitter.
Somebody who shall not be named because we're not going to give him any publicity decided to make a YouTube account with my name
Oh
and
yeah.
post in the chat tonight.
Is this who I think it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in fact it is.
Wow.
The message was, and I'll post it in the post race show chat.
I want to know
here.
I can
You know
tell
who it is. Well, you
The
might
last
not know who
name.
it is.
The
You might
last
know who it
name
is.
rhymes with.
Bitch. It rhymes with bitch.
Rhymes with rider.
I would say it's
Well, what
he,
the fuck
he
is?
He's obsessed with trying to burn this league down and burn Lawrence with it for some reason.
Because he has never seen anything but my taillights, and he's upset about it.
It has to be
but
the
yeah,
one dude
so-
that looks like an inbred in the league.
So
right?
he posted in the YouTube chat, and I just think it's hilarious.
Don't
Under my
talk
name.
about Lawrence that way.
yeah. So by the way, we
Anywho.
have the bracket is up on
Bobby,
the
you're
screen
driving
here.
the ship on terms of Kreider does have small dick syndrome. That's a fact, Mario. Thank you.
Oh, who's Carter?
Okay, so Nick doesn't know, so we won't poison your
Oh.
brain with having to know who that is.
Hey,
Wait,
Bobby,
you
we
want to know
can't
what's
see the
funny?
bracket, by the way.
Come to think
We're
of
still
it,
looking at iRacing.
I'm pretty sure there was a dude a while back on 09 who had that gamer tag.
Jimmy six
And-
times?
Oh, I'm the
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the same guy.
So
I don't
Flip it
know.
back
if
to
he's not,
iRacing. Let's look
But
at
he was in another league, and they were talking about how he couldn't spell.
let's look at Bryce's scheme real quick. And
Joseph, just so you know, it's up on the stream side, but it's not on the Discord side.
Oh, okay. I thought you shared it with both. Sorry.
No,
my
it's
bad.
Not gonna look at them.
Well, let's flip back to iRacing and get on
multi-window here.
Bryce.
I just see the bracket.
We're working on it.
Oh,
We're having on-air production meetings, guys.
Honestly,
Everything's
going
fine.
into Charlotte, I think it's a pretty good toss-up between who's going to win between Aaron and Luke. Because Luke's pretty damn good at mile and a halves.
Luke's good everywhere. That's the thing about it is you'd never know.
I hate that paint scheme so much.
There we go.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so first of all, Custom Paints and Diecast did what they could with this abomination. I mean, the M&M scheme
I
is
like it.
fine. The number and the sponsors are what's throwing me off. First of all,
Where
you
did
can't
that
even
font
read
come
the
from?
sponsor on the side.
Yeah, you can't read the sponsor. You should have went to, you know who you should have went to? HarpoonDesign.com.
muted
Yeah.
for shameless sponsor plugs.
I would say my fix to that would either well, first of all, where
Make it
the
white.
number font's weird.
isn't it early for a fucking throwback?
I kind of like it.
It's
It's
really
not
not. It's
bad.
really not bad.
It's just the number
what I would
font.
do is
number
The
really
number
kills it
color
for me.
doesn't
What
really.
is CP and D? Because that's
Custom
looks like
Paints and Diecast.
What
pussies
I
and
would
dicks,
do is
10-4.
I would add I
Hang
would
on.
add a bolder
We gotta
white
mute this
outline.
one too.
The
Yeah.
way that I, would fix that is add a
it's well
bolder white
executed.
outline around the text on the side, and then that would make it to where it doesn't blend in as much. Like it gives it a white border around the edge, and that would probably make it separate.
You know what?
Yeah.
Gary just said
I agree
something
with you on that.
Gary just said something in YouTube chat that actually just made me realize something. Did anybody else see him not blink tonight?
He was blinking in practice, but it smoothed out in the race.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
I saw him
I
jump a
didn't
couple
see.
times, but
I didn't see him
I
blink
saw him
one
blink
time
once.
tonight.
yeah, he was fine.
Bravo,
Bustle,
Gary,
on
you
the
did a
other
good
hand,
job.
Yeah, Bustle was a mess, but
Bustle had some
it is
issues.
what it is. He,
Shelton,
he
tell
lives out in
Aaron's
the
got-
fucking boondocks in North Carolina. You can't really.
Shelton
Aaron
was
hasn't
able
had any
to
internet
have
issues since Atlanta.
Don't jinx it.
Shelton was able to make it through one Saturday night where he didn't want to go out and use the shotgun on the cable modem.
Yeah, Sheldon's internet was solid tonight, actually.
No, he got
And-
dropped at one point.
No, he alt F4.
No, he left. He left.
Yeah,
he,
he
didn't
shut his
drop.
computer off. He didn't drop.
That was a situation that never caused a caution, but that was Tim said something about that. So because he was yelling and screaming at Shelton. It was right when Shelton left.
It was somebody every fucking week.
I'm impressed that we're 195 laps in and Bryce's car is actually clean.
That that's got to be the story of the night, really. I mean, what happens here?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too.
He's just letting folks by, and I think his internet died right there.
I think he was already disconnected at that point.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
That was weird.
No, go watch it from reverse chase. If he doesn't get damaged, that's the answer.
Wait, was it the points, or do we still do that with the X's?
No, we don't. I mean, if you get DQ'd, you get DQ'd, but that's about it. He has a problem. Look how slow he is.
Like he slowed down coming off fours, like he knew something was going on.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
pulls
Tim-
to the left, and then it
He's got an
shifts to the
internet issue
middle.
there.
The steering
comes
wheel
up-
just goes straight.
Yeah, go to the cockpit.
No,
I wanna
he's
see what happens.
steering it the whole time.
So he's. Look how far off his wheel is to the right. Jesus,
Yeah, he was. I mean, he flipped over.
that's more than my fucking wheel was off. Oh, it just goes straight.
And then
oh
he's
wow.
He's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a problem there.
And poor Tim, like I didn't catch it when it happened, but Tim comes
His
over
problem
and was
was
like,
being slow.
"What the fuck is your problem?" or whatever he said. And I went scrolled back and I looked and I was like,
Unmute
"What
the
the
thing. Unmute
hell?"
the thing so we can hear it.
Oh,
Yeah, he did kind of pop off.
he comes around, though.
See, Michael's still talking shit. Fucking left it alone.
I need to get a room.
One.
Didn't
like,
cause a
what the
caution
fuck
because the
is
only
the
guy that
21
wrecked
score?
disappeared.
21,
like,
what the fuck is your problem?
Oh, trouble.
He's better than you.
Bustle was.
God damn! I didn't even hear that part.
Bustle was in rare form tonight.
yeah, Bustle was
I
on
didn't even
one.
hear
He's
that
all
part.
he's all mad at me. He wasn't even that bad off in that crash.
No, Lawrence,
Anybody
don't
who-
try and clear yourself.
Anybody who
Win
dared
something,
getting
please.
getting
I
his
have
getting
crosshairs
nine
tonight
times.
was
I have
in for a
9
bad
times.
time.
What have you done for me lately? What's your season win count? The same as mine. Thanks. Have a good night.
How many stage wins you got though?
Do stage wins, pay the winner's purse at the end of the night? I didn't think so.
We don't get
Um,
paid. Well, you
no,
don't.
it
I
is.
do, but that's beside the point.
Anywho, all right. That's all the incidents, right? Nobody else wants to look
I
at
believe
anything
so,
else?
yeah.
All right, let's recap our picks from
All right, hang on. Let's
Go check
wherever
it
the
out.
fuck we were at. Darlington, that's where we were.
Bryce Lawrence didn't give a shit for that one. Did you see what I did, Lawrence?
I didn't. I'm not paying any attention to Captain Can't Beat Aaron. I want to know of your 9 wins, how many races Aaron was present for and Mark was present for.
Let's see. I beat Aaron at Pocono. And
Did we already
then
show
4
Tristan hitting the
wins in
pit road wall?
ARCA.
Oh, we never
No,
did
we
see
didn't.
that, but he
Oh.
was trying to avoid a wreck, so we'll let that.
I still kind of want to see him fucking die.
He pounded him, buddy. We already looked at it, Gary. You got to get here sooner. Okay, so let's recap the picks.
Also, Gary's
right,
in
so,
chat,
yeah,
and I gotta let
so-
you know, Gary, you're going down this week in the bracket challenge.
Next week we're off.
Next week, whatever. Fucking who cares?
We're 2 weeks from now. We're off. Anyway, so picks for Darlington. Gary picked Kyle Busch. Bobby picked MTJ with the weird. I picked Chase Elliott, and I think old Mickey has me to thank for finishing anywhere near the top 10. And we actually had a winner this week.
Mm-hmm.
Nicky Bobby picks Slick Willie B to get that job done, and he won. So congrats, Nicky. You win a round of applause from there we go.
Get to watch the guy I wanted to win.
Good job.
Get wrecked
Good
for
job.
that.
Right.
To be fair, my pick was easily in the top 5 before he wrecked right at the end. So
well, he wrecked.
He was.
I don't care
was there.
where you're running on lap 386 or whatever. I don't even remember how many laps there were last week.
For the record, did anyone else get an absolute kick out of Larson burying it in the door of the one and just accelerating off the corner?
Did you see the
been on
picture of
iRacing
him from
lately
it?
because
That was amazing.
Or in car with his smile through his helmet.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
see
sure he
that
was.
one.
I mean, he's not going to hurt him. I wanted
Yeah.
to see him drive him slam through the fucking turn 3 wall, but that's.
This watch, I was like, oh, he's not getting out of the gas. Okay.
Michael Waltrip
We got a
did
lot of
that.
people to pick this week. This will be fun. We've got
Hang
some
on.
picks in the chat.
Hang on, I gotta play this real quick. Let's see. Oh, I gotta find it.
Probably if we spend
A
any more
second.
time waiting on you, we're all going to die young.
Here he goes. If it's dang it, Joseph, you're going down, and him, whoever is the worst person said Gary, it's Charlotte. Gary, fuck.
That's Skylar. Skylar's running World School Network.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Skylar.
Oh, that'll be a 50-point penalty.
No.
We'll see you in the hauler later tonight.
No, we're allowed to say anything in here. Remember, that's not fair.
Yeah, but I've never said "fuck you, Skylar" on here. That's not how this works, buddy.
You just did.
No,
I did. 50-point penalty for the 9.
Somebody make a clip.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even going to be at Charlotte. I'm not going to be at races.
Hold on, are you
the
in?
17th.
Are you in the playoffs so far? How many people go into the
I'm
playoffs?
6 in points. 10. I'm 6 in points, but we're going to be out again. I'm going to have to win one of the Dega duels, and I just might because I'll turn your shit in a heartbeat for it. I'll wreck my grandma to win a race.
Motherfucker, you're welcome because you about wrecked yourself in fucking Daytona. Shit,
I did
mind
about
you.
wreck myself at Daytona. That's for
Not
sure.
once, but twice. Mark
The
was
second
nice to
one.
you, and I was nice
Daytona.
to you.
No, I wasn't gonna wreck myself off Mark because I realized and was like, just be really careful. As long as Mark keeps the car straight, we'll be okay. All right, so let's do
on.
picks this week. We've got Bobby. What the fuck?
What?
We all saw Kyle Larson drive Ross Chastain for a quarter mile down the backstretch at Daytona at Darlington. Everybody saw it.
So here's what I gotta show you.
We have a rule book, Skylar? Do we have the Jeopardy theme song in the soundboard?
Oh, hey, Bryce, by the way, I got to show you something real quick. Hang on a second.
What rule is he referring to?
You guys, so this is what the deal last week. This is what last week reminded me of.
Who's the one buried at his side? It's Michael Waltrip. And come on, Michael, just ease up.
You guys can't see it in the Discord.
Here you go, Bryce. That is the most empty cup, by the way. Fucking hate looking at that damn thing. I want to throw it away. It means nothing.
Oh, we got a crash. Todd Levine is one of them.
Such an empty championship.
Who's the one buried at his side? It's Michael Waltrip. And come on,
Where's Michael going?
A little bit.
Oh, he's still gassing it up.
Bobby, are you talking about behind me?
No, this is fair use. We've got enough of our own
That's what I would say.
cameras on here.
He said,
Bobby,
I
are you
think the
talking about-
throttle's on.
I think it's
Michael
more,
did.
Are you talking
I think
about
it's
that?
more than throttle being hung. But
No.
No, Nikki.
I think Michael's
Oh.
steering's broke too.
What's Nike talking about?
Yeah, that.
That is a. Yes, that is a Hawkeye.
Third caution of the
Hang
race,
on.
just shy of 200 miles. Michael Waltrip.
The best part of this was the radio of Michael.
That's what I would say. I think it's more than throttle being hung. But... I think Michael's
That's pretty
steering's
cool.
broke too. I'm gonna need a radiator. Third caution of the race, just shy of 200 miles. Michael Waltrip and Todd Bodine.
Anywho.
Turn 4.
Thank you for.
It does the onboard
we-
here.
See, 50 car gets loose and Michael just pow. And the throttle.
Yeah, Nikki,
hangs,
that
just
that thing's pretty cool.
down the racetrack. Let's get on board Michael's car.
It's still all got like all the.
Okay.
Oh,
Watch us onboard and listen to the throttle.
Todd Bodine right in front. Gets a little bit loose. And
oh.
Michael had nowhere to go.
Why is Walter mad at the Onion
Hang
for
on,
that? He
hang
just
on.
got loose.
Here's where Michael's throttle hangs.
Michael's.
I don't think that thing's hanging. I don't think
Is he
that
flipping him off? Look inside the
Oh,
window.
yeah.
It looks like he's flipping him off.
Oh yeah, he's giving it the bird.
When we come back to Darlington,
Josh, we got your pick. It'll be noted.
What's the What's the
Okay, so pick the winners for the All-Star race. YouTube chat has the Amigo, Daniel Suarez, that's Skylar. And Josh really thinks Christopher Bell is going to win. He's told me 4 times in YouTube chat. So we have those two. Bobby, note them down.
With the track degradation, it might be like a dirt track at the end of the race.
Wait, whose votes with who? Are we?
So
Are the drivers
Skylar-
allowed to vote, or is it just the hosts?
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm just
So-
curious. My bad.
Back
Sorry.
her
You
down,
said
McWhorter.
Skylar has Suarez and Gwen has Seabell?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to start as far as the chat goes. Osipek's deafened, so we're going to skip him for right now. Bryce, who you got? No F1 this weekend. There's supposed to be F1 this weekend, but Imola's flooded. So,
Underwater.
yeah. Bryce, who you got? Bryce Shoemaker.
I think he's
Earth.
AFK, but we could assume he's going to say
Oh,
Kyle
he's back.
Busch.
He's back.
Earth to
might just
Bryce.
get it.
we
Busher, I'm
got?
going with Busher.
You son of a bitch!
Chris Busher.
Yeah, I got a
Interesting.
feeling.
That
Has
was my
RFK
pick.
won anything outside of a
Motherfucker.
fucking heat race tonight on wet
Uh,
tires when there won't be wets?
They
No.
won. I mean, he was leading. He was leading on slicks, Lawrence.
Yeah, he was on slicks too.
Okay, whatever.
Are we talking
He's
All-Star
not-
race or All-Star Open?
All-Star
Well,
race.
He's not in the Open, anyways. He got in because he won.
Yeah,
Bristol
he's in.
last season.
Yeah, he won Bristol last season.
Yeah, he's in.
Both the RFK cars in because I think. Oh, hi Gary.
Did
you're going
Brad
down.
win an all? Or Brad's a former Cup champion, so that's how he's in, right?
Yep.
TG
is that how they
Thomas
still
Grau
have it?
has Busher, which shout out to Thomas. I've raced with Thomas in a couple of other leagues, and he's always been really fantastic to race around. And I think he's going to be a really solid addition to this league. He'll get competitive once he starts racing again. He hasn't raced in a while.
Wait, who?
I thought
Thomas
he was
Grau,
tonight.
the 98
The
car.
98 car tonight.
He did.
Yeah, he ran a
he
really
does a good job.
really
And
quiet,
running
Running
you
that
guys
old
be
nice.
Abraham badass
I didn't even know
team.
somebody new was here tonight.
That's
Yeah,
how
TG
good of a
was here.
job he did.
Yeah,
I
really.
mean,
Usually our
bravo.
debuts don't go that
He,
smoothly.
he debuted at Bristol of all tracks, and literally half the field didn't even know there was a new person here. So that's
he
I call
finish?
that a job well done. Like
He finished
7th.
8th, but I think he had some trouble at the end.
I mean, that's
Um,
still not
I
bad.
think he
mean,
ran
for
out of
your
tires.
debut.
I think he ran out of tires at the end.
Still though, I mean, a
Um,
top 10 on your debut, that's pretty good.
But yeah, Thomas does a good job, and he's a very welcome addition to this league. He actually just happened to pop in my stream during my Sunday league the other night and was asking about Gen 4 stuff, so that's why we got him here.
Nice.
So welcome, Thomas. We're happy to have you. He's gonna pick Busher as well. So not put that down, Bobby.
Mhm.
So
Got him.
Ospek's not mute anymore, so we're gonna ask him. Oh wait, no. Let's not do that. Let's ask Joseph since he loves being second. Joseph, who you got?
Jesus.
You need to put choking hazard on the back of your car, bro.
Emotional
damage. Choking hazard.
My pick was also the Busher, but I'm gonna pick something else. Who to pick? Who to pick? Who to pick?
What are we picking, Lawrence? So I know.
You know what? I'm a
All-star win.
All-star race tonight.
Oh,
Tomorrow night.
man. I don't know who to pick on this one because I was gonna pick Busher, but somebody's already picked that. So
You mean you can pick him too? We've got 2 Busher picks already.
nah, put me down for. You know what? I'm gonna go with William Byron. He's been hot. I feel like he's gonna do it.
I don't hate it, but I don't even have any shit to talk about that. I mean, Hendrick Card's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Mr.
I mean, my other
I
pick
show
was
up.
going to be Kyle Busch. I mean, he didn't really do anything in either of the heat races, but I think that was on purpose.
He was complaining
Yeah.
on the radio about the car, wasn't he, Bryce?
Yeah, no, that car was dog shit. He ain't doing
Was it?
nothing.
How
I
dog
thought
shit
he
could
was
be?
just
Austin
trying.
Dillon finished second and was running Busher down until
We
like
were
10 laps
legitimately
ago.
dead last in the heat for most of it.
I
He
thought.
finished 4th.
I thought.
I'm talking about Kyle.
Yeah, I'm talking. Kyle finished 4th. Did you
He
turn it
finished
off
fourth?
because you're a fair weather fan?
He didn't finish no fourth. That was like seventh.
Shots fired.
I thought he fucking moved. Hang on,
No, he finished seventh.
Aaron. Who you got? We're gonna look this up.
Yeah, this is gonna be another boring Joey Logano win.
Oh, Joey!
Why do you
I
have to
like
say
it.
that?
I
He
like it
always
because Joey just
wins.
wins at the new places.
Yep.
That's a smart pick.
I hate you.
The
But he's in a
running
Penske Ford, so he's not winning.
The joke is every time something cool and exciting is like, oh great, all this for a Joey Logano win.
Daniel Suarez.
That's who,
McWhorter's going
that's who
Suarez.
Skylar has. The Amigo's gonna.
I'm
the Amigo's gonna
changing
take
mine
it.
to Daniel
Nope,
Suarez.
nope. You're
Fuck
locked.
William
Nope,
Byron.
you are
Kyle,
locked
fuck
in.
you. I'm changing
You
it.
are locked in. Nope, you can't change it.
Right. Trump's gonna take care
make
of that
the
one.
rules. I make the rules. You can't change it. You're locked in. We've moved on from you. Nick, who you got?
I mean, I see starting deep, but I feel like it's gonna be a fucking shit show at some point, and he's gonna pull it out of his ass. I'm just gonna take Larson.
I like it. He was terrible today in the heat, but I like it.
I got faith in him. Hey, we thought Checo wasn't gonna win that race at fucking Baku, dude, and he fucking shoved it up Verstappen's ass. We told you it was a Checo weekend that
I think
weekend.
I remember saying that it felt like a Checo weekend, but
Yeah, we did.
picked
We said
Max
before
anyway.
it went off. Well, Max, and we said it's gonna be a Checo weekend, and he dominated.
All right, Gary, tell me how Brad Keselowski is going to lose this race. Let me hear it.
I will tell you exactly practice last series. All right, he was the only guy that was actually passing the.
I watched 10 laps. You guys were in the Discord bitching about no passing. I watched 10 laps of the second heat, and I saw like 3 passes.
I gotta say, the rain
half of
tire
those-
is way better than the slicks.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
almost like we have half the contact patch, so it makes it harder to drive.
I swear, if they just added 400 more horsepower to short track and course package, it would make it better.
Are you picking Keselowski?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
A Roush
I don't
win.
like that pick.
Now I
A
was gonna
Roush
pick
win away
Keselowski.
from Bristol. Yeah, I
Seems
hate that
Seabus
pick.
gets track, so
I hate that pick. That pick is terrible. Keselowski's gonna be like firewall deep in the fence at some point. I'm sure of it. Although he
No, that's
was
gonna be Busher.
he was decent in the late model on Wednesday night with that damage. So
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be Keselowski, man.
if you're right, I'll eat my words in the post race show after the Dega duels, but you're not gonna be right, so I won't
I
have
like
to worry
how
about
his
that.
voice even lags in here.
Nah, man, that's just because I got a 5-year-old headset right now that's hooked to my phone.
Yeah, he's downloading the Pornhub. Anywho,
Maybe, maybe not.
all right, Bobby, surprise me.
Oh boy. Well, first of
Cody
all,
Ware.
person who I was
Ware's
gonna
not-
pick has
Cody
now
Ware's
been
in jail.
We gotta let it win.
Cody Ware is not winning anything except free meals for the next 20 years.
3 hots and a cot, baby. Come on.
and healthcare.
Well, Okay, so I'm a little salty now
You might want a
because
boxing match if
literally,
he's facing a woman. What?
literally 3 hours ago, I picked who I was gonna pick for tomorrow. Now 2 other people have already taken him. I was gonna go Suarez, but now that he's been taken by 2 others, let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna send it from way in the back. I'm gonna say he's gonna race his way in through the open, and somehow, some way. And I'm not saying this because I'm going to cheer for this, but I could absolutely see this troll move happening. Ty Gibbs wins the All-Star race.
Why? Why does people have to put that in the fucking air? It's gonna happen now.
It's not gonna happen.
I doubt it, but
look, Ty has been really, really good this season. I cannot stand the kid.
Sneaking all season,
but he has been really good this year.
And this is exactly his kind of track.
He ain't got it. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. That killer instinct isn't necessary in the Xfinity Series when you're in Gibbs equipment. He ain't got that honest to God killer.
You're talking about the guy who wrecked his teammate that was trying to walk himself into the final.
Yeah,
four.
but like he's not going to come up and do that in the Cup Series.
Bullshit.
He
For $1 million?
in the
For $1
in the
million?
Cup Series, no. In the Cup Series,
You're
no.
full of shit.
I'm sorry. He's not going to get anywhere close to a leader's bumper to fucking do it.
You're full of shit.
Plus,
I can be full of whatever you think I am, but when Ty Gibbs finishes 9th tomorrow.
To be fair, I had a different pick that I wanted. I have a different pick that I wanted to take, but I would just.
Well, you're
be
locked
called
on Ty, so let's hear what you have to say.
Well, I would just say I would be called just a weekly fanboy if I called him for the win tomorrow.
Say 23.
So, yeah. Bubba ran good in the truck race.
Wasn't bad in that heat from what I saw.
Bubba was good.
Bubba wasn't bad in that late model either, or the truck race tonight.
Bubba's won at Martinsville.
He did okay in the truck race.
I'm surprised Bubba did as good with those old tires in the truck race as he did.
I don't think I mean, this feels like the kind of thing he's going to waste his one win every couple years on. So.
Purely just like because I don't want to get called out for being just an absolute fanboy. That's the reason I didn't pick him, and I went with the wild shot.
I like the out of left field, but he's going to finish like top 10 if he gets in. I think he gets wrecked in the open, but
who
knows? Ty.
It's going
I bet he winds up firewall deep in the open.
It's going to be either one extreme or the other for him tomorrow.
He's going to get wrecked by a lap. He's going to be lapping like BJ McLeod or some shit, and something dumb's going to happen. Nikki.
Bubba's team owner. Hamlin's winning.
Ooh, I like it. A lot of experience at Langley and Sobo, places like that, real similar. Yep.
Bad pick.
No, I like it a lot better than who'd you pick again?
Daniel Suarez.
No, you didn't. You picked Chris Buescher.
He picked
Byron,
but you wouldn't let me change.
Byron. I can't say I like it better than Byron. The Hendrick cars are just so.
No, it's not. It's not. The problem is Denny is really fast, and I'm not saying anything against that. I think he's gonna choke it on pit road again, though.
Well, that's not him choking it. That's the crew.
No. I'm talking about him getting a penalty on pit road again and speeding. Either speeding or his pit crew makes a mistake. Because that's been a plague. His pit crew's been making mistakes this season, and I see it happening again this weekend.
I don't tend to disagree with that either.
I mean, he had a Jackman fall down during the pit stop challenge thing.
Stupid choreography that they're doing over there at Joe Gibbs. They don't need to do all that.
Well,
don't fucking reinvent the wheel.
That one was more just the concrete, I think, being brand new.
They still running circles around the car? Haven't stopped doing that yet?
No, they've been running circles around the car since we went single lug. They haven't changed that.
Oh, I thought they did
and
change
when they're
that
on,
a few
they're
weeks
on.
ago.
No.
The Joe Gibbs cars are still doing that.
They didn't last night for the pit stop challenge.
I swear, I thought I remember hearing one of them say like a week or two ago that they changed the choreography back to the normal way.
No, Denny was talking about on the podcast like this week that the choreography is what the problem is.
I don't know. They've been making way too many. They've been making way too many mistakes. I just see it happening again tonight or tomorrow night.
Well, tonight is right. on the East Coast.
No, it's
Okay, so I guess
12:48.
it's,
So yeah, tonight.
I guess it's my turn.
I got a feeling I know where you're going.
Here it comes.
It's not the 1,
No.
the 2, or the 4.
I've been thinking about this, and I haven't watched enough. I didn't watch the heat races tonight, so I don't really know who was good and who wasn't. But there is a guy that I can think of that short tracks are kind of his deal,
Oh God,
especially at a place like this.
I already see where this is going.
He's got a long road. He's gonna get some good race practice, like race situation practice against the 54.
Just
And
spit it out.
the 7,
Oh,
and maybe anybody else.
Oh, that's not who I thought you were gonna pick. Never mind.
But
I know where you're going.
he gets through that open. He starts in the back. And the guy can manage a tire on a short track, especially.
And
at a
he's
bracer
been having a
surface like
career
this.
season.
Mhm.
And he's been good. He's the super sub. He's Josh Berry. Give me the 48. Give me the 48. I like him. I like him for something like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not. I thought you said you were gonna pick Corey LaJoy. Never mind.
No, Corey's not winning. I'm sorry. The Spire Car is not going to win a race outside of Super Speedway.
I thought you said 7.
just don't have
Sorry,
the
my bad.
horsepower.
No,
Oh, I
said
said
he's
he's
gonna
got
be
to race
racing with
against
the
the 7.
7.
Gotcha.
Josh has to race against the 7. I think the
Gotcha.
7 gets in on the fan vote.
I think Corey gets it. I think because it's 3 people are going in. I think the 54, the 48,
2.
and
It's
no,
2.
they said 3.
It's top 2 in the fan vote.
Oh, okay.
And they said Josh Berry's not eligible for the fan vote, so he has
Josh
to
Berry
race his
isn't
way in.
eligible fan vote, but it's a Hendrick car against that field. Ty Gibbs is the only one with moderately equal equipment.
But Corey is really good at saving tires, and we saw that at Auto Club.
Corey, I'm not saying Corey won't necessarily
No,
find
I'm
himself in the
saying
fight.
he might. I'm saying he might be a threat to make that top 2 and not have to rely on the fan vote.
No, that opens gonna be a snoozer, bro. It's gonna be the 54 and the 48, just driving away from everybody. I'm sorry, the Spire equipment's not that good, man.
That's not the pick that I initially thought you were going to go with.
Where did you think I was going?
I thought you were going with the 3 car.
Nah, no way. He was good tonight, but no way.
The
I'd love to
48's not
see
a
it.
bad pick.
I'd be tickled to death. I'd be pissed if I had 2 fucking Breasantry race wins in my fucking diecast collection. That's the worst fucking sponsor ever. But no, he's not winning. I don't think it's first of all, it's an odd number year. He doesn't win races in odd number years.
Is that true?
Yeah, 2016, 2018, 2020, 2022.
Wow.
It's so
That's
weird.
a shitty stat.
16 Coke 600, 18 500, 2020 at Texas, and 2022 at Daytona in August. With the exception of the 2021 dual win, but we don't count dual wins.
No.
But yeah, 48. Put it down, mark it down.
Is that
Y'all are gonna be
everybody?
like, damn, he was right when he runs 5th.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, I think that's we got everybody in the chat. TG had Busher. Skylar had.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can run through them all
Suarez.
here. I got them all written down. So
Yeah,
We didn't get to
give
hear
us
Nick's,
a
but Nick is
recap.
gone. So
all right, so
No, Nick made a pick.
did he?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got Skylar's down for Suarez. Gwen is down for Bell. Bryce and Thomas are both down for Busher. Joseph has William Byron. Aaron has Joey Logano. Or wait, I've got Joseph here twice. I've got Joseph with Byron, and then I have McWhorter with Suarez. Wait a minute.
Because Lauren said I
Because
couldn't
he
switch.
tried to switch his pick, but we don't allow
Oh,
that.
gotcha. Okay, so who,
We're on
so who, am I put-
you're on DBC rules.
who am I putting him down for then?
Willie B.
William Byron. I
Willie B.
guess.
Putting him down for Byron? Okay.
Yeah.
You got a much better chance.
All right.
Although,
so-
man,
Danny
that
was
99 looked
fast
good
as
tonight,
shit.
man. That 99 looked good tonight, bro. First of all,
Oh.
that paint scheme, fire.
Mm-hmm.
That black with that chrome blue, ugh.
Yeah. Then Osapek had
Everything
Larson.
Trackhouse does is
Gary
great.
had Keselowski. I now that only one
Seabiscuit.
person had now that only one person had Suarez, now I want to change mine to Suarez, but fine, I'll stick with Ty Gibbs.
You don't get to change. You locked in. You said Ty. That's it.
I'm locked in. Fine. I only changed it because 2 other people already had my pick, so I didn't want to be number 3. Nikki has Denny Hamlin, and Lawrence has Josh the Badass Berry.
Super sub, Josh Berry.
Super sub Berry. By the way, are we getting his announcement next week on the official? Has anyone heard anything new after the whole couch racer bullshit from like a month ago, where they were like, "Oh yeah, they're saying that Barry's going to be the replacement for Harvick in the 4."
Didn't Harvick tweet something about it too?
Harvick tweeted that he signed him to KHI, or Kevin Harvick Management. He runs a management group, just like Austin runs Team Dillon.
He signed him the number for a very good reason.
I think so.
He might have done something cryptic, yeah.
I can't. I mean, there's no Chevy seats coming open, but like,
yeah.
If you're Chevy, do you really go?
Not a top-notch Chevy seat.
Do you really go the route of Toyota and lose? But I mean, I don't know. He's probably in the 4, which is going to suck because he's going to be absolutely subpar equipment.
And that deal there is Dale Jr. is going to be probably his loudest cheerleader, even though he's going to a Ford. Because Dale Jr. absolutely loves that dude. Like, he brought that dude up from literally iRacing. Isn't that where they met, or was it an NR 2003 before iRacing?
No,
it was iRacing.
No, they met
on the
online.
Cars Tour.
Well, no,
they
but
they met, but like the only reason he got
he got a ride because he sent
Junior
videos of him racing in real life,
and he won an advanced.
Oh, was it?
He won a short track, the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series National Championship.
I swear that he was like buddies with Junior because of online back years upon years ago.
That's how they met. Yeah,
that's how they know each other. But he's only driving because he won a championship.
They were on TeamSpeak, so they covered this whenever he did an interview with Josh Berry. I think it was last year on the Dale Jr. Download. Basically, they got into a race together. They started talking. They got in TeamSpeak. They started becoming friends. Josh Berry sent him videos of him racing in real life. I think it was like, was it Legends Cars or like maybe like his early late model or something like that. And then basically they've just been friends. And then eventually Junior brought him on for his late model program.
And Josh Berry's
won a national championship in the 8. And
yep.
Josh is also hasn't Josh also worked at JRM like in the shop for years too? Like he busted his ass like on a day-to-day basis just to like, he's like, you know, because I even remember before they announced that they were going to give him the shot to race the Xfinity car part-time when he was just doing the late model stuff, they had him on for an interview, and I swear Josh was just like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here and just working in the shop and working around you guys. And I'm resigned that this is as far as my career is ever going to go. And God, I freaking love how well he's been doing. Yeah.
I remember that episode.
And then Junior was like, guess what? You're going to drive the Xfinity car because Sam Mayer's not 18 yet. And then he went out in the Xfinity car and was kicking everybody's ass. And everyone's like, wait a minute, he needs a full-time ride.
Yeah, he went and subbed for Mayor somewhere, or like
Las Vegas.
Yeah, he
that
went
was
to Vegas
Michael
and,
Annette.
like
Then
the Annette deal.
Yeah, it was Michael Annette's
And then
car
he,
whenever he broke his. Was it he broke his back? Wasn't that what it was?
Something like that.
Or no.
And then
No. He was he had some type of surgery on his hand. I thought it was.
he went out there and won, and everyone
Yeah.
was like, "Why is Michael Annette driving this fucking car?" When
And it was his what?
A guy
Third start? Fourth start?
second or third?
It was something crazy. Either way, I think it's pretty unanimous that pretty much all of us are, you know, any Josh Berry success, we're all pretty freaking happy to see it. That's for sure.
Yeah, Josh Berry.
It's the little guy. It's the little guy getting somewhere, and we're always big about that.
And he has scraped and clawed for 15 years probably to get to this point. Yeah.
And Lawrence makes fun of me for trying to do the same thing.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just making fun of. I make fun of how much you talk about it. I sat and watched that fucking stream, Joseph.
Did you?
Yes.
I will send you to Jesus.
I didn't know you watched.
Jesus, motherfucker.
I didn't know you watched. I appreciate that.
Yes, I watch. I root for my fucking friends, man. I sat and watched a rain delay on Flow for
I'm a
25 minutes with
friend.
Presley. Yes.
I'm a
I talk shit,
friend.
but yes. I
I
count you
appreciate
on the list, buddy.
My dad did something cool. Did I show you guys this? Hang on.
Oh God.
My dad
Oh,
did
here we
something really
go.
cool. My dad did something really cool for me. So since you make fun of me,
I'm in danger.
Again, I make fun of how much he talks about it.
My dad printed off.
This
for
is.
me. So my dad surprised it last year for my birthday and got that made for me.
Well, that's cool.
So, yeah, I really.
Which pixel is the picture?
Yeah, it's kind of blurry. Sorry. Damn it. It's all fucking
Glossy
It's
and
reflective,
reflecting.
but yeah,
There we
it's,
go,
it's,
yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
the
can see
little
it.
green Miata, and I watched
Yeah.
I watched last year when you raced the little green Miata too, buddy.
Yeah, for the whole
So-
30 minutes because we didn't fucking preset me in the car. But yeah,
It's okay.
it's a good time. Hopefully, we'll be back in the car some more this year. So I might miss a race or two later on this season, but we shall see.
Anywho, anybody got anything else?
Nah.
Yeah, I have something real quick. Aaron,
All right.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, thank you.
I
Aaron,
love you and I
that's
hate
the
you at the
goal.
same damn time.
Aaron, you're starting at the back of Charlotte.
He's
That's
too.
fine.
He's so nice. It's hard to hate him. Like you can't. He's
We
just so
have to.
nice.
We just have to start implementing success penalties.
We might have the high side bounty on the 70 car. So keep an eye out for that. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be a Charlotte. And if you beat it, there'll be some money in it for you too. But we midsummer, if it continues like this, there might be some more high side money coming the league's way.
I like how
and
Gary.
if you wreck him, listen, if you wreck him for the bounty, Joseph, I'm looking at
What?
you. If you wreck him for
What?
the fucking bounty, you have to pay him what the bounty was. If
We're
the
doing a
bounty
bounty?
happens.
We're
If
doing a
the bounty
bounty?
happens. We might.
Oh.
We might. We gotta see how things go.
I could have wrecked him tonight. And I fucking didn't. So like.
Yeah, but if you see $50 flash in front of your face, you might want to send that
Nah.
75 firewall deep. So
No. Aaron knows I won't fucking wreck him.
we're gonna
So
have some
far.
stipulations if the bounty comes out.
Hey, I did move
You
you.
wreck your own
Pocono, but I
teammates,
didn't
bro.
wreck you. That was
You
an
wreck
accident.
your own teammates.
That happened
If you guys
one
would have
time.
ranked each other out, that would have made the
happened
bracket
one time.
very
That happened one time.
exciting.
Okay, so real quick before we get out of here, so there's 4 cars that could go home tomorrow at Indy. I'm calling it's going to be Graham Rahal.
Well,
I
that
think
car
one
was
of them's gonna
bad
be
today.
That
bro.
car
Andretti's
was
gonna be one too.
There's
awful.
only one car that goes home. The 34 cars entered for 33 car field.
Oh, I thought
So
3
the
went
four, the slowest 4 go tomorrow for the shootout for the last row. So it's Christian Lundgaard, Stingray Robb, Jack Harvey, and Graham Rahal. And based
First
on
of
what
all,
I saw
is his
earlier,
legal name Stingray?
I don't know. I mean, is
I hope so.
Who's Ray Hall
Me
driving
too.
for?
Rahal
Rahal?
Again, RLL.
Oh, he's driving for himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his dad.
His dad.
He got his like that car looked awful when I was watching
That
qualifying
77
this
looked
morning.
evil too. I don't know how he made it in.
Just by sheer will.
Can we talk about? Oh, okay. I got another pick.
Uh-oh.
I got another pick. Real quick, and this is only for the guys that are paying attention to Indy, so it might not be a lot of us. Who's getting pole of the Aero McLarens? Because it's going to be one of them.
Ooh.
Who drives for him?
Yeah, I don't know who's driving.
I know the
It's
driver names. I don't know who they drive for.
Felix.
Felix Rosenquist, Alexander Rossi, Tony Kanaan, and
TK,
Pato.
and
Kanan.
all 4 of them are the Fast 12.
That's a hell of a
Kanan.
pick.
I'm gonna say award.
Rossi.
243 through turn 1.
If
That
only
shit is
fucking
so
McLaren took
dumb.
part of their talent in IndyCar and put it towards F1, they'd be something.
Can we
No,
talk about the fact that they're literally driving at a concrete wall at 241 miles an hour? Because it's a 90-degree turn, so the only
I'd
thing they
rather-
can see in front of them is track and wall.
I'd rather drive an Indy car at 243 miles an hour than go drive a sprint car any fucking day.
That's a whole different thing.
Tell you what, I want to see Annabelle Kaiser start racing
To me,
again.
I'd rather go drive one of those fucking Indy cars than drive a sprint car. Sprint cars scare the shit out of me.
So your
I'm
top
getting a 410
so your top
on
12
a track
going,
by myself.
Your top 12 going for the poll tomorrow is going to be Rosenquist, Rossi, Alex Palou, Renus VK, Scott Dixon, Tony Kanaan, Takuma Sato, Pato Award, Santino Ferrucci, Marcus Erickson, Benjamin Peterson, and Will Power.
Scott Dixon didn't make the Fast 12.
Negative. He is.
There is some solid.
Oh no, he's 5.
motherfuckers
No,
in
he's
that.
5th. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There are some solid names in there. I'm still sticking with Award. I think he can pull it off.
Those
Sato.
it's hard to pick against those McLarens, but if anybody's going to do it,
It's going to be Palou.
It's next year Kyle's racing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next year. Next 2 years.
No, not Palou. Scott Dixon is special in the Fast 12.
Yeah.
He does things that my little brain can't comprehend.
He and the other one that to me, like watching his qualifying today before I just go out and start running errands, I love watching him race at Indy because he just gives 0 fucks, is Takuma Sato.
Yeah, Sato,
Takuma puts everything possible out there on that track. Like watching his qualifying
first run today
earlier,
was sketchy.
Watching
I was
that
like,
thing
this guy can either go fastest or die.
watching that thing slide up off the corner at 235 miles an hour and miss the wall by about 3 inches.
They were talking about getting driven to the wall and driving to the wall, the difference being fast. He was getting driven to the wall and it was still fucking fast.
It just never lifted. Yeah.
Those guys got some big balls to do that shit.
I don't know how you fit the size of their testicles in a fucking IndyCar cockpit, but they manage. That shit is so scary to me, bro. I'd do it, but oh my god.
I feel like you shit yourself.
I would, but I'd fucking do it.
Makes me even more salty that fucking that one jackass at Motorsport Games had to ruin it so that we couldn't do iRacing Indy 500 this year.
I mean, they're gonna have the best time of my life.
I would have raced it this year.
So.
I
Have you been
absolutely would have
watching
raced
the
it.
news with all that?
MSG is gonna be in the toilet before the end of the summer.
Somehow, some way I don't understand. Like somehow, some way they've got like dark money coming from somewhere. They have
This
to
could-
because
they're gonna go under.
This could work out for the favor for iRacing, because if they go under, iRacing can buy Motorsports Games
in its
probably
entirety.
relatively cheap.
They could
We
buy
get the
Motorsports
licenses.
Games right now.
We can get the Indy 500 back. We can get the 24-hour Le Mans back.
And BTC, British Touring Car too.
Here's what
And the
they
British
would
touring
do.
cars, yeah.
Here's what iRacing would do is they have Monster Games. That's who did the World of Outlaws game. They would basically buy the remnants of whatever was left of the company, like the licenses that Motorsport Games has, and then roll them over under Monster Games. And that way they have access to the console stuff, and also they have access to the PC stuff.
That's the best thing
That's
for
how-
it because
That's
that
how
World
it's
of
been
Outlaws
set up
game
for a
is
while.
fire,
It's
bro.
just
What I
literally,
understand.
it's
I was
just
about to ask,
waiting
is that
for
any good?
Motorsport Games to just fucking die.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. So
Yeah, I've heard it was pretty good.
I haven't tried it, so I have no idea.
I don't race on console anymore. So.
I'm not the best at dirt racing, so.
And I think if I
You're not the
remember
best
right,
at Gen 4 racing either, Aaron.
they've even said as part of the dirt redo that's coming to iRacing, they're actually taking information that they learned making that console game, if I remember hearing that right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as part of the data that they were collecting, they found stuff that they were like, oh, we can roll this over into iRacing too.
Yeah, they talked about it a bunch on the Downshift a couple episodes ago.
And
For
given
those
the
of you
fact
that don't know,
given the
it's the
fact that
iRacing
given the fact that nobody really complains about that World of Outlaws game makes me hopeful for whenever they do the dirt update, that it's like, okay, I'm hoping they've got a good solid footing underneath them.
if they can make dirt right, it'd be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Can we
So much
please
fun.
get tire wear on dirt for the love of God?
Why? You want to
Please.
burn them up on two different disciplines? Or what?
We don't have. Again, I don't know where
Jesus.
this whole I can't save tire things come from because I don't get it.
Mostly last season when
For me
my
either,
ass was
but-
passing you after you killed the right front of the car driving into the wall.
As long as you
I did
keep
that
acting
one
this way around it,
time.
we're gonna
Did
keep
it
bringing it
multiple
up.
times last year.
No, I did that
I'll
one
pull
time.
the receipts.
I did that
I'll have
one
receipts for you.
time.
We got an off week next week. I'll have receipts.
Whereas me, like, I don't understand even the basic concepts. I sent it off into turn one
It
time.
was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Well, Bobby, it's a talent issue for you.
My
What I
graphics,
need is
my GPU
what
is
I
more
need-
talented than I am. So
what I need to start doing
Not a high
is
bar.
just sit right behind Aaron and go as slow as humanly goddamn possible. Because I guess that's what I need to do.
I mean,
Nah.
ball don't lie. Oh.
I mean, again, he and I were like dead even in Atlanta, but I messed up on pit road, and then me and him were pretty decently even at Michigan, but my fuel guy was just like on vacation or having ice cream or fucking something. I don't know what he was doing.
Hell, I was good at Atlanta.
Motherfucker was sitting up there, just sitting on the wall, just be like watching his teammates do all the work, and it's like I should probably be doing something, but I don't know what it is.
What's Nikki driving right now?
I had that happen to me today with tires when I was getting repairs. F3 Motegi,
That sounds like.
or not Motegi.
I knew it was an open wheel because I could see the halo, or not the halo, but the left front tire.
That sounds like a SR sync if you're an F3.
So far there's only 14 registered. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad.
Is there anything good to race this week? Because I haven't even checked to see what's.
This is one of the ones I'm running. I need to get this race in this week.
What's running?
I didn't even
kinda
run an
wanna
A
race
open this
something,
week.
but I don't know.
all right, boys, are we've crossed over the 2-hour mark again? Are we done
I'd say we're done
for tonight?
I'm done.
Yes.
We're so there's no race next week.
No race next week.
Okay, so
We're off for Memorial Day.
oh boy.
I wish I was off work from.
So I've got
Oh shit, I am. Haha.
I've got 2 weeks to somehow figure out how to fuck to drive around Charlotte. All right, cool.
Ooh,
Well, you're
there's
gonna
20
have luck.
There's 23 trucks signed up for North Wilkesboro.
That sounds
That
like
sounds
a
terrible.
high rating sync.
Like,
That's an everything sync.
I could go run Texas like right now with no practice all season long and probably win, or all week long and probably win. That Ryko set this week is apparently fire. Late models at New Smyrna.
Gen 4's at Nashville Super Speedway.
that was a terrible race.
Was it?
No,
That thing
I just
probably
led most of
fucking
it and got wrecked.
plowed
I was
like a
pissed.
dump truck.
You gotta let off at like so early.
Probably gonna
but-
let off the start finish line.
The
to get
ARCA car is the
close.
same. The ARCA car is the same way.
Oh, it was so
There.
tight. I mean, Bustle wrecked at Nashville last time we were there in the ARCA car too. I think that was more of a racing deal than anything, though.
The race I did there, I was in the one car, so that means strength of field had to be like 900 or something.
McWhorter, you won't go jump in the late model at New Smyrna with the Reaper set with no practice.
I don't have access to the super late model stuff.
You put their shit on your car and you don't have access to everything? Unreal.
I've only got access to all the big car stuff.
Unreal.
Just part of the deal, I guess. Why do
I
you,
don't-
as a Ryko guy, have everything?
No, but I'm also not a house driver, so I'm just
Well, I'm an associate. I'm not a house driver either.
partnered.
So I'm only an associate driver, so I only get so much. I don't even get truck setups.
That
Oh,
sucks.
damn.
Yeah, I get 87s, which nobody runs 87 open. I get Cup.
Is there an
There's an
87
87
open
open?
series?
I didn't even know that.
I
Didn't they
guess.
switch
I don't
it?
know.
Are they
Three
building
of us
setups
just
for
said
literally
that.
nothing?
Yeah, it's in like December.
Yeah, the
Oh,
winter
yeah, the
series
winter.
for
Yeah, the
87s.
winter,
Yeah,
the winter iRacing NASCAR
get-
series.
I get A open setups, B open setups, NIS setups, and then the winter 87 cars.
Why do I never see you in A Open?
I don't like the next gen car at all.
It's probably
I
Alright,
would
so-
literally rather chop my dick off than race the next gen car.
Alright,
it's
Who's
So-
running the
trash.
600?
So
Can't
next
wait.
next gen for
That's
season
cool.
8.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks.
Officially.
I'll leave. I've already told you I'll leave. I don't care.
All right, I'm
Don't
on
you
board.
threaten
Next
me with a
gen's-
good time.
I've already got
I can
another
only-
Gen 4. I've already got another Gen 4 league that's already.
I can
been,
only
like, wanting
handle
me to
so
go over.
many fucking tear-filled interviews from you finishing second from the 70 car.
It wasn't tear filled. It was me pissed off. I'm not pissed off anymore.
Pissed off,
All
tear-filled,
right.
they're all the same.
Let's
I'm
wrap
out of
this
here.
up.
I love you guys,
All
especially
right,
you, Joseph.
so thanks everybody for hanging out with us here. Everybody have a good, safe Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy Racetivus next weekend. We've got Monaco, you got Indy. We should do not like a live stream, but like something on the Discord or something at least, and like watch all the races or something.
I got an idea.
That'd be cool.
It's probably bad,
could
but let's hear it.
Let's do the old Lotus somewhere and do a live stream of it.
I might do something next Saturday night.
Old
We'll see.
Lotus
Not allowed
and
to
Indy.
talk anymore.
That'd be kind of
So-
fun. The old Lotus at Indy.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. We could do
All
that.
right. Thanks,
IRO1
YouTube.
in
Thanks.
Indy?
Yeah.
You're talking
Thanks.
the 49, right?
All right, YouTube. We'll see everybody later. And race 2 weeks from now. We are running Charlotte, and hope everybody has a good weekend next weekend. And we'll see y'all later.